internationally. RRQ recently beating Fnatic on Haven with the Neon comp, and there you go. This is exactly what we want to see from GE. We want to see GE be the underdog team that will take risks in this veto, take risks on the comps, and try to catch a team like RRQ off guard, because RRQ has nothing but quality. We know we're going to see a decent level from them unless they bring the international level back to Pacific, but I'm thinking at least here in Pacific they're going to be playing at a very high level. So I like that GE have taken Corome, and then like you said, GE had the choice between the last two maps and they chose Bind over Ascent.
Yeah, I like it. They're clearly making a priority to play the maps that have not been in the pool. They're trying to catch RRQ out because they know RRQ haven't had a lot of time. They know relative, they've had a lot more. I love this veto, GE. I think this is the perfect way to take it, and I think you have to use your advantageous prep time.
I think that a lot of the time underdogs in Pacific play it way too safe, play it way too standard with the veto. I would like to see more teams get tricky with the veto. So I'm a big fan of what you're seeing from GE. I hope that the coaching staff have got their heads screwed on right. Picking Corome, we saw DRX picking Corome yesterday. That looked woeful, I'm not going to lie. Bind as a decider. You haven't seen either of these teams play it this year. Even in kickoff when it was in the pool, neither of them played it. I think it was February last year. You might have been on bloody GE the last time that this all played Bind, mate.
Very possibly. You
might have been playing a solo Viper as a controller as well.
Oh, I imagine they picked that today.
We remember. Perhaps your note was still on the board or something, and somewhere in the boot camp.
Maybe.
But yeah, I absolutely agree. You know, there's no better blank slate at this moment than Corome, so why not just put it in there, right? What do they have to lose at this point? We're going into Haven first, though. And is this something that you think GE would be comfortable on, especially since it's a 3-side map? You need a lot of coordination here for something to work.
I mean, it's the bread and butter of the map pool. They're going to have an approach. They're going to know how to play it. They've been swapping their comp around quite a lot. They were playing kind of the standard meta comp. You can see them playing a little bit of ISO 𝘰𝘯𝘀 as well. That was kind of the flavor of the month comp. So one of these games is with �ヾ, I believe, as well, where I don't know if he was comfortable playing the 𝘰𝘯𝘀 when they switched over to the Jet. For RRQ, more recently, we've seen them swap away from the 𝘰𝘯𝘀 towards the Neon, which is the comp they kind of smashed Fnatic with over in Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really expect a change from RRQ here, just because they've not had a ton of time. And I didn't mind it. I quite like 𝘰𝘯𝘀 Neon for that roster. You know, you can move 𝘰𝘮 around. 𝘰𝘮 gets to go a little bit crazy on the duelist. You know, release some energy. You know, he has so much.
I mean, 𝘃𝘰𝘮 on ISO was fine, but I just think he plays 𝘰𝘯𝘀 better than ISO, and also I think 𝘰𝘮 is going to play the Neon better than either of those agents. So it makes sense composition-wise for RRQ, and it adds a lot of pace to the game. The ISO is such a slow agent. Yes, you can snowball those ults, but I think you want like a little bit more of like a slower player like a Meteor on the ISO to get the most out of it, whereas I just really love the 𝘃𝘰𝘮 𝘰𝘯𝘀. I mean, we saw him playing 𝘬𝘰𝘮 lately, and that was just not it. I've seen a lot of 𝘬𝘰𝘮 from RRQ lately as well, by the way, and yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you know, they might. It's stage 2. It's a new page. Why not, right? But you're absolutely right. I love it when 𝘰𝘮 is on Neon and you can just get it and cause chaos.
Halo deh, halo 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘬𝘦, halo Christian, halo Excel, halo Fitnur, halo Mysterious Man, halo 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘬, halo Mas R, halo 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘮, halo Api, halo 𝘃𝘰𝘮. 𝘃𝘰𝘮.
We have Akame, we have Poppy, and we have �ル𝘰 as the flex.
She's allowed to put 𝘃 as Init, but I'm not allowed to put 𝘃 as my controller. Excuse me. I'm seeing a little bit of favoritism going on right now, but like, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, to be fair, the 𝘃 Init, 𝘃 Sova was quite memorable. So yeah, she picked Ascent.
I think swap 𝘃 and Akame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
and that makes more sense.
Now
let's see who the reigning champ has gone with.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The reigning champ as of 24 hours ago. I have 𝘃𝘰𝘮.
Halo siang, Tan. Menang kalah? Menang gak sih? Menang lah.
I have, is this correct? Let me just make sure I have that right.
RRQ.
Ban over here. I'm thinking he's
GE.
Yeah, at some point.
I think that could make sense. He could also flex the duelist and -5U, but that's okay.
I think we're getting a 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘀 today.
Nice.
And we have 𝘃𝑗 over here.
Jangan bikin seru emang nonton live.
I like that. My team is looking quite similar to who am I? I think I'm literally the same as Vic for the most part, except I got 𝘂𝘰𝘯𝘀 on smokes. So maybe put
Udah pakai frame RRQ lagi nih.
Yep, change put me over Vic.
Soalnya IG-nya masih RRQ alik. Hehe. Rudy.
So you can steal that
from RRQ.
I'm gonna steal that from 𝘃𝘰𝘮, take Poppy out. Sorry, Poppy. I mean, earlier this year at kickoff, I would have picked him. And then instead of 𝘃, Yeah, he did.
Outer border.
Who do I have as Senti?
Ini, tapi kalian
I have.
kok nggak kelihatan?
As my Senti, because he does play a little bit of chamber.
Gue belum isi lagi formnya, lupa anjir. Udah lah ya guys, semoga aman. Tapi selama ini aman sih, gue lupa isi form, tetap aman. Malam lab main bilik. Malam kayaknya main sama kayu sama ya. Kayu sama saya. Kayaknya main Roblox lagi. Main diajakin kayu. Hai Jere. Cuma udah bangun maksud. Aku tiap hari bangun jam 9. Jam 9, tapi kalau pilates gue bisa bangun jam 7 anjir. Jam 7 jam 6. Kenapa sih air putih? Siap Mas R. Aku bangun tidur, hai Sin. Oh, vote GE, jangan dong. RRQ gak sih? Nggak usah diganti ke desain ulang. Bisa sih. Bisa sih, Pi. Halo Rizky. Kemarin malam maksudnya. Oh, kemarin malam. Semalam enggak, soalnya semalam gue kelar badmin jam 11 gitu kan, jadi kayak jam 12 baru beres-beres gitu. Halo Sem. Malam enggak. Akhirnya RRQ Valorant main. Iya Jir. Kemarin gugur cepat. This time we get to unleash the AI-powered gaming and productivity with the Predator Helios Neo 16 SAI Ultra gaming laptop engineered for the relentless. That's my aduh, mantapku aku
relentless. Yes, that is my middle name. Did you not see my ID?
Paper thin Achilles 1010, don't mind that. 1010 𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘮, 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘴𝘵, Crystal.
Poppy and Crystal.
I mean, they're really believing GE's going to be putting up numbers. We got a couple of Poppy believers.
Togo tuh udah gimana tuh merah ya. Yang kanan tuh merah banget. Gatel mulu. Kenapa ya?
Victoria and the casters thinking Poppy's going to be having a day today.
Wow, that would be a great return form for both.
Kira-kira bakal ente lain kali. Enggak, ini enggak ente sih lawan GE. Entenya kan Mas Inter. Kita baca live Ci. Pokoknya ada deh. Enggak lah, enggak tahu sih. Yang juga. Gue udah mulai live lagi kok. Tunggu sekali. Woi nge-lag. Ben. Ya Excel, kenapa sih aku nanti mau meet sama Ika akhir tahun. Doain supaya nggak salting brutal. Congrats sih. Good luck anjir. Good luck Excel. Semoga first date-nya berjalan dengan lancar. Tuh prediction-nya aja RRQ semua menang ini. Yang melakukan hidup sehat. Iya Sam. Tuh.
I really do think they can make this work today. RRQ's form did not look good in Toronto. Post-Teo, they have not looked good. I think GE have made strong changes, and I think the coaching staff changes will really help.
Yang kiri mirip Mei nggak sih? Baru ketemu password YouTube. Enggak, iya sih. Baru inget boy, apa Matadum. What? Mana Kapten Vin Ci? Nggak tahu. Udah di tim sebelah. Kabar, I'm good bro. Let's go RRQ Valorant hari ini menang. Menang sih. Menang. 2-3 kan ini? Wow. Yang kapan kocak? Masih? Gila. Ah. Ya ini ya bener. Berarti main lagi di U20. U20. Berapa? Senin. Minggu. Sabtu. Udah mulai pada kelar. Bermulai kocik. Itu berarti ini buat main di Champion League. Iya. Masters dulu gak sih baru Champion? Masters. Ya gak sih? Gimana sih? Esan, is that you? Tokyo. Gue bingung. Tokyo champion sama master. Bukannya biasa master 2 kali ya? Bukan gini kocak. Gue bingung. Ya master Bangkok. Oh iya ya udah 2 kali ya. Iya bisa champion. Klik jangan lupa. Apa? Oh iya udah 2 kali ya. Bangkok awal tahun sama Toronto kemarin. Anjir. Aris. Oh anjir.
I'll text it to them all backstage for motivation. The nice photo of me in a beanie and the jersey. That's what they.
Nggak gue nggak kan? Klik. Sorry. Laron.
They played the veto perfectly. They've lent towards the new maps where RRQ will not have had the time that they have had. I think opening on Haven, I do think that could be a little bit rougher because RRQ have looked good there. But heading into map 2 and map 3, personally, I have to give the edge to GE.
Yeah, RRQ are going to have to play this by ear, basically. I mean, at least they're
Amir monyet.
of what RRQ is going to be bringing on this map. GE will be able to counter-strat a little bit, and I've spoken already a couple of times about the changes that they've had to their coaching staff recently. I think it could be quite positive for them. So, GE, a couple of good reads, and RRQ continuing to have some poorer form like we've seen internationally could be a recipe for success. As for RRQ, their coaching staff is really just there to make sure that they can pick themselves back up after a couple of lackluster results internationally and play to the same standard that we know that they can bring inside a Pacific, which is the very best.
At least you do have players who are very familiar.
Adik skor.
There's some who have been played on the same
12-8 menang lah RRQ. 12-7 deh. 12-7 sih. Cepet.
Yeah, they just haven't really taken wins off of any of the bigger name teams here. Most of the closer games or the wins that they've been taking have been against some of the other teams that have also been struggling in Pacific. So, look, we'll see what they're going to be bringing. Haven is going to be a map that you should be feeling very confident RRQ will be picking.
Pelet korot dah.
Took a win off of Fnatic.
Sore nagar aja.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 on the 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘦 on Neon. 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮 since his debut on Omen in Pacific has been pretty comfortable on this agent, and 𝘭𝘰𝘮 on his signature 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮.
GE mixing things up here. This is a composition we don't really see, leading away from the meta that is one of the duelists to bring in this deadlock.
Kalau skor per game kira-kira RRQ menang 0-0. 4.
hard to stop a double duelist with that kind of double 𝘰𝘯𝘬�ឍbecause they have so much space. You know, we think about the 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 TPs to get past all this stuff, the Omen TPs, how fast Neon is. I think they need to slow down this double duelist, and I think there's a lot of pressure on Crystal's shoulders here on this deadlock to show us why they're willing to go off meta and give us something new here.
We're also getting a couple of answers about the roles. 𝘬𝘰𝘮�ឍon the scan, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰, so Crystal will be the one to make some room, but we've recently also seen 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘁 be a little bit more flexible in terms of his role, going onto the Viper and some of these other secondary 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰s, so we'll keep
Coba
an eye
turun
if
sini.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 keeps the
Enggak,
role
woi.
ban on the
Jelas,
secondary
yang
and
yang
I
satu,
can't wait
bro.
to see this guy cook on the duelist as he did in stage 1, just filling in.
Well, we're going to see all of those role shifts, all of those questions will be answered as we step into Haven. Our first match of the day, we're going to toss it on over to your casters, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 and Paperthin.
Tuh, kotor sekali woi gelasnya.
That's right, we're back. It's time for another
Adio.
VCT Pacific action. This time, Global going up against RRQ. RRQ not having the best time internationally as of late, but Global Esports making a multitude of changes, and I think trending in the right direction. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 duelist. It's the thing that we wanted the entire time. That has looked very, very good for them overall, but in addition, some coaching changes.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you've got 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 coming into this squad, a historically great coach, you know, helping out as kind of the analyst coach or sub-coach role, whereas you have Elevated, who's fully stepped into that head coach role, so you would expect things to be really well prepared. The fundamentals should look good for 𝘰𝘰, and that could be troublesome for RRQ.
Dia Rex. What happened? What happened? Salam siapa dia? Salam siapa? Jinongsim.
They looked their best, especially against NRG at Toronto, but when 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 was asked to switch over to the controller, he got absolutely destroyed against Team Heretics. So players like that I'm looking at, there's a lot of cool storylines here with
Oh, Bung kemarin juga main ya?
Well, hold the phone. Speaking of getting destroyed,
he got a little bit there.
I mean, it's not just him either. Look at the damage across the board here.
Ooh, yeah.
Suffered from RRQ. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 at 50.
Kurang kencang nggak?
Down to 80. This is a bit of a rocky start.
Orang kencang ya?
Question, of course, that we have
Punya
to ask
satu.
is what
Kocak.
sided map is Haven today? As 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 similarly tagged down to 10, trying to make his exit. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 now kind of pinned in. They looked at flush him
What
out,
the
lined up,
fuck?
and the guy
What
missing
the
himself
fuck?
is able to go
What
ahead
the?
and 4 kills.
Eh?
And 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 at 50, the spike.
Coba setuju.
Still
Seberang kayaknya.
Sewer. They won't
Ah,
hand
nice.
over the ace. Poppy will go ahead and get himself on the board.
Apa nanya?
Take the opening
Keren game gak ada.
Yeah, that's a scary one there for RRQ. That opening damage they take really hurts them trying to clear out 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰. You know, they send 2, they have 𝘬𝘰𝘮 up in a garden, and they still can't get the job done. He's able to isolate the 2 and get the quick kills, and then 𝘬𝘰𝘮's just left trying to win a 1v1, and 𝘬𝘰𝘮, another player who struggled internationally, you know, was so good in stage 1. The best player we had, I think, in Pacific overall. You know, when you look at the stats and the way that he was playing, and he was the one leading the charge for RRQ, I think it's hard to argue otherwise, but since then, it's been a struggle, and it's been a team struggle. They're just going to try for a fast hit.
Poppy up over the top of Ban. He's layering in some shots here from the Guardian. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 does manage to find 1, but quickly the trade up comes through as 𝘃𝑗𝑒𝑟𝑜 finds 2. Eats a good amount of damage, but brings it into a 2v2 where 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 can also go ahead and recover a weapon. Flank going to be coming in.
Gue budek.
We'll be able to get the spot out here on 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰, who doesn't have Marshall here at range. For now, the toggle just coming in, but doesn't get the spot in time. Tiny bit of damage. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 backpedals
Wey!
into that one there, but still managing to tuck into the corner just outside of Garage. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 on the hunt. The recon.
Oh, nice.
Finding the first.
No. Anjay, so good bro. Gue udah budek sih. Bisa aku naikin ini?
𝘃𝑗𝑒𝑟𝑜 as well, really consistent on that sentinel role, and he finds a gap. Now Poppy here from up top, but then it's 𝘃𝑗𝑒𝑟𝑜 using that Cypher Cage to get in and find some great damage with the classics. So what a bounce back here on the eco for RRQ. Just kind of a classic C rush, just go fast, and immediately 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑰 wants to maybe take a timeout, unless it's not anybody's timeout. Oh no.
Nope. It was a different. It was the different music.
Sorry.
telling you, gotta get those ears checked.
I should. Well,
Just go to Costco. They have that hearing aid thing, and it's like really.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, you get like a free test. I mean, obviously you have to buy the aid after that, but
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I probably could use it.
can get free tests.
That's
So,
true.
looks like a little bit of a tech pause. Yesterday
Gini.
went smoothly, was right as rain. So hopefully,
Ini gimana?
just a quick little gear check. Somebody got hyped up after the Red
Ada
Bull
pause
clutch.
juga, iya
Keyboard
nih.
came unplugged.
Kamu selalu
I don't
kecil
understand. We don't have any EMEA teams
Huh?
here, so where the tech pause is coming
Hi.
from?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
gini. Ah. Oh,
Usually I can just blame them.
teman. Hai.
But alas,
Udah.
seems like it is. So we were having a decent little streak of not really encountering too many. I mean, granted, we did have that super long one at Toronto.
Well, that was, yeah.
Yang
Yeah.
extra
So
doang,
that was
beneran.
outside
Anjir.
of pretty much anybody's control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, that
Just
was
kicked.
right. I mean, that's nobody's fault. That's just one of those like acts of God. Nothing you can do about it. So other than that, things have been great.
Looks like maybe, and this is just me speculating,
Up,
maybe a
up, up,
game
up.
crash. You can see the Crystal didn't have the game up on his screen. That area is all tapped out. So either way, seems like something likely not too bad. Okay, I'm being told that it is a gear issue. So I think he might have just tapped out of the game to try to maybe finagle the settings of whichever piece of equipment is causing the issue.
Yeah, we'll get it resolved, I'm sure. Maybe just a mouse thing.
Given
Happens.
that
Suara
we're
ulik.
highlighting it. We're just
It's my
like
suspicion.
shaming a
Ya
culprit.
udah, bohong lu ya.
It's like when a child,
Lama
like,
banget
It's like a mugshot.
yeah,
tuh.
This man right here, put it on the wanted posters.
you will sit there,
Ah, mana nih?
you will be
Shame.
sorry.
Apa tuh
No, this is on the
Ranger?
RRQ side, so I think
Oh.
we're just featuring the
Warnanya-
mouse.
It is a cool looking
Ini
mouse.
gitu.
I like the
So-
color.
You're welcome for the free advertising,
there you go.
I suppose.
No, but there's some like really cool storylines here. Like obviously with RRQ being defending champions, that's neat. You know, you have like former teammates with 𝘰𝘰𝘮 and Crystal back when they were in
Oh.
Scars going up against each other.
True.
You know, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 going up against Crystal
Ini
again.
lagi.
You know, with
Dan
that
suaranya.
final with Ascension back in 2023.
Oh,
Some stuff like
halo,
that.
halo.
I mean, Band's return
Disputa
to
sih,
Pacific
apa-apa.
yet again, finding his way through as this great, you know, kind of flex player who comes in and kind of just can fit whatever role the teams need him to.
Yeah, I feel like that one kind of got glossed over a little bit as
Iya,
we were
soalnya
going
belum
going into
masuk
this game.
Yes.
Is you know, obviously
kecil, kan?
very excited to see 𝘰𝘰𝘮. I mean, he showed why in that opening
Ayo,
round.
just
Yeah,
4%
4
dah,
kills.
kegedean.
But yeah, it is good. It is good to see Band back. I think that honestly, when the adjustment started being announced, that was the one that kind of stood out to me the most. And I was like, okay, well, Ban is pretty much like a rock steady player. He's
like-
going to be somebody who
Masih tok.
isn't
Terus
going to
banget sih.
feed, but you know, isn't necessarily going to top frag, but has those moments where he can pop off.
Yeah.
And having him in a Sentinel role to really just anchor sites and try to, you know, enable the rest of the team
And he
with
can
the
flex for you.
information. Then
And he can flex.
he can.
He can flex to Duelist. And so he gives you a lot of
Kalau
versatility.
kecil,
I mean,
cantik, so.
and like you said, he's a relatively
Ini,
consistent player.
tadi
He
suruh
does
kecil,
have
ini
huge
suruh
moments.
gedein.
I mean,
Yang
we've seen some
mana?
crazy plays from him in the past.
Dari
So
sini dah.
definitely a guy to keep your eyes on as you know, a potential performer
Keren lah.
for 𝘰𝘰. You know,
Yeah.
Crystal, I'm kind of curious with him taking up the
Ini
IPL
siapa?
duties
Mirip.
for 𝘰𝘰. At least that's what we've been told. Is he going to be
Atas
able to still
Korea.
perform to that same level that we've seen in the
Aktor.
past, where he's
Apa ya?
really ultra good in like some of those mid to late round
Ya,
scenarios
Batak
where he can find you
Ya,
those
gue
big
dengerin
2K,
aja sih.
3Ks that break things open for you, that give you wins that maybe you
Biasa
normally wouldn't get. So that's kind of something I also am kind of tracking here a little bit today, and looks like we're
Lu
right as
siapa
rain.
anjir?
Given that he's done it in the past, you know, that
Yeah.
Ascension's run, as we keep mentioning, I think, yeah,
Jadi.
it's probably fine if
He's
he's
probably
IGLing.
fine. I don't really have many doubts about it. He's just such a talented player.
Yeah, I think it would obviously more come down to is everybody on the same page? Does everybody have the same understanding here? That sort of form, but little grab on a 𝘰𝘰𝘮, tries to back out into
I
the smoke, but
swear.
𝘰𝘰𝘮 swings around the corner, spots him at the same time. Crystal, well,
There we go.
doubt's going to be further silenced, just spams through the smoke. Oh, find that headshot.
Oi.
𝘰𝘰𝘮 setting up the gate crash here for a quick exit.
Anjir.
Looks like he wants to try to stick around, see if he can clear anything out.
That's a great grab net there. Makes it easy to recognize that that's a clone.
Camera being toggled.
This should be, at the very least, a spike plant. I don't imagine that Band's going to really do much about this. And they're just going to set up, grab the guns, and go for the retake. That's a 5v3. A lot going to be asked here of Crazy Guy, 𝘰𝘯𝘃 and 𝘧𝘰𝘮.
Force off the angle immediately. Still does have a flash. 𝘰𝘰𝘮 going to be popped. 𝘰𝘯𝘃 just spamming in a little bit. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 pretty much just needing to hold his ground. Finds the first, looks for the second, but 𝘰𝘯𝘃 just bounds forward, right-click kills. Crazy Guy, same spot that 𝘰𝘯𝘃 played previously. Looking for that second kill, cannot make it happen. Poppy and 𝘰𝘯𝘃 will stick around as we're just going to go blow for blow, back and forth here. As Global Esports regain the lead.
Yeah, really nice coordination there from 𝘰𝘰𝘮. Able to deal with both players at once, even after losing their Neon. You know, Crystal there, making sure that 𝘰𝘯𝘃's dealt with. And then you've got 𝘰𝘮𝘃 around the corner, cleared out. That's just a great grab net early. I mean, again, this A main control being won 2 out of the 3 rounds here by 𝘰𝘰𝘮. That's a lot of the deadlock util. That's opening it up for them. So here on this defender side, looking to put that double sentinel comp to really good use against this. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
having an interesting start. As I don't like that. Well, they're hauling a PC out onto the stage, so I think we might be doing a swap.
Might have a little bit of time.
We do, I think. We'll get as we get confirmations, we'll go ahead and keep you guys updated. Did you watch any of 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰?
No.
Good.
I fell asleep. Honestly, I got home last night, and I was, even though it was kind of a fast day, still a little jet lagged, and I was like, laying in bed, and I'm like, I'll just put it on, and then I didn't even make it to the analyst desk. I was out.
Segini, okay.
No, there's some interesting results. Got to see 𝘰𝘯𝘃 over there.
Okay. Was it Mega Defender sided like it was here?
I don't remember.
You can look.
Hi.
But yeah, Navi able to come out with the win was a little.
God bless.
And then 𝘰𝘯𝑥 took down Vitality 2-0.
Oh, okay.
That was
long time no
sick to watch.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
They played really well.
That's great in a way. I mean, I feel a little bad for Vitality, but not like that much. I don't have any real big horse in that game.
No, it was just really well coordinated from them. I was very surprised to see,
I mean,
how
45 Ya, Dodo hilang.
But yeah, that's concerning there. I mean, obviously Vitality's had some shakeups, so
yeah.
It looks so good at the beginning of the year.
I really did. Well, fortunately here for the coaching staff, not much to do other than sit back and wait this out like the rest of us here. Of course, did get to see MCE previously there in the booth.
Oh, that's right, but Penny was back for Apex.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm really happy he's getting a shot.
Really rough start, but right as they started to turn the gears on that first map of Icebox.
Lama pisan anjay. Halo.
And he just killed like 2-3 people with a sheriff on the B side.
Oh god.
But they were starting to heat up, and then with that they looked really good going into the second map.
Yeah, and then they got blown out on 𝘰𝘯𝘃.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it was very attacker sided for Navi there. Interesting.
Which I think they asked saying, why are you leaving the 𝘰𝘯𝘃 up? And he's just like,
lebih ke lama tag pause-nya.
I just want to play this. Yeah, it's like, okay, all right, sure, Angel. There's no strategy behind it. There's no real confidence. It's just like, I just want to play the game. That's sick. Well, anyway, seems like this is going to take a little bit longer than we might have anticipated originally, so we do apologize. We're going to go to a quick little break, and we'll be right back.
Tokito duduk di sebelah kanan. Dono.
そこの部分は自分が加入してうまくいってると思ってるんですか？はい。
Jangan nontonin Zeta. Halo. Halo. Apa tuh?
Naniこれ?
Langsung tidur aja. Sumpah ya, berapa lama nih?
本格的な嘘発見機で質問コーナーをやっていこうという。
Ada yang bisa bahasa Jepang nggak? Bahasa Jepang.
ガチでやばい。 この撮影でこんな本格的だと思わなかったよ。全部バレる。全部バレる。
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘬𝘦 Ini konten cerita mana DFM? Oh iya. Ternyata tuh DFM.
すごいねこれ。捕まえてる感じ警察に。
Oke, kita
당신은
nonton.
지금 의자에 앉아 있습니까?
Yes.
진실로. 당신은 본 검사 중 내가 묻는 각 질문들에 솔직히 대답하겠습니까?
네.
진실로. 읽어주면 될까?
Mana sih yang kasih tahu?
DFM で一番の選手はあなたですか？
Anio.
いや、違います。
진실로.
Yang mana sih? Lihatnya yang mana sih?
一番と思って
Lihatnya yang mana sih?
いや、まだまだ。
Artiin ini bahasa Jepang, bukan bahasa Korea.
には絶対。
Bisa untuk bobo kah? Good night. Good night teman-teman.
DFM はプレイオフに
Game
進
box
出で
ya
きる
kan?
と思いますか？
Oh ada RRQ udah tidur. Apa?
거짓성 발언을
赤部さん。
Apa which one?
いや。
Apa pertanyaannya?
緊張が入った。緊張が入ったね。あまりいい結果じゃなくて、まあ周りの視点とか、みんなが見てる視点とか、まあそういう部分でちょっと緊張が入ったかなって感じですね。もしステージ1でペーパーレックスが DFM に負けていたらトロントに進出できなかったと思いますか？はい。
이것도 진실이라고 볼 수 있어.
僕らはおかげで続いて優勝までしてるから感謝して肉とか
Masih Korea enggak sih?
ちょっと
Juga.
おごりで買ってほしいですね。今年日本のチームが大会でトロフィーを持って帰ることができると思いますか？はい。
はい。Gatot.
오죽 거짓.
Parah
そういうと
anjir.
ころで赤が出てくるね。いやまあもちろん持ちたい。日本チームでなんかトロフィーを持ちたいっていう気持ちはあるけど、帰れるかと言われたら、そうなんか結構なんか他のレベルとかも。いや。ですね。いやちょっと今回俺か。本当に緊張する。やばいよこれマジで。これマジで。
Mereka realistis coy.
こっち座った瞬間になんか余裕なくなるわ。いやマジで逆にこっち座ったらめっちゃ余裕やね。いやもうやばい。これも意味あるってことだね。意味あるねこれマジで。なかなか強く締めますね。あそう。結構強いそれ。
Menarik sih sebenarnya.
あなたは今椅子に座ってますか？
진실로.
あなたは今回の僕が聞く質問に全部真摯で答えれませんか？はい。
はい。
진실입니다.
진실입니다.
今回のステージで𝘧𝘰𝘯が目より活躍してると思うんですか？はい。
진실.
おお。リスペクトですから。ちょっと俺となんか結果違うね。もちろんメイクもめっちゃ強いんですけど、まあ𝘧𝘰𝘯普段のスクリームからもうゲストライプレーとかめっちゃ見せてくれるんで、だから信じてるっていう感じですね。最近の𝘧𝘰𝘯が結構
Nanti lah di tag ternyata nggak?
そこの部分は
Cuman kan
加入してうまくいって
katanya
る
lu
と
bisa
思ってるんですか？はい。
kadang kayak gak reliable gitu. Like something.
거짓입니다.
いやそうかな。
Apa ada cara lain lagi?
自分の中でちょっと引っかかってるのが一個あって、まあ好
Itu
調
nggak
と
tahu
は
sih.
言え
Itu
ない
apa sih dari detak jantung ya?
なるほどね。今年日本チームが
Heartbeat gitu
ト
toh.
ロフィーを持つって
Tahu
信じて
susah.
ますか？はい。
Bingung juga. Kalau di hidup dia tiap hari berbohong, sudah terlatih berbohong.
思ってますけどね。もちろん僕も思ってましたよね。
Emang misalnya kayak gitu mah
けど、まあちょっとステージ1のトラウマか。
penjahat-penjahat tinggal pakein lari detector aja
今の
sih.
ところ振るってないからってのはあるけど、
Langsung tahuan lu
まあ
jatuh
取れる
kagak.
と信じてます。最後は
Enggak.
日本チームが持ちますよね。
Enggak 100% true. Ichi udah bubar kok nggak?
𝘧𝘰𝘯は DFM
Ichi lagi
より
bermasalah.
強いと思ってますか？
Benernya dia. Bener, denyutnya. Susah banget denyut nadi. Makanya pausa.
いやお
もうワンが
かしいけどな。いやまあもちろん不安はある。まあ DFM もめちゃめちゃ強いからオフシーズンとかではまだ勝ってはいるけど、でもそういう正直オフシーズン2回目の時とかがギリギリだったし、そういった部分
Dia nggak dari ngomong mana-mana sama gue. Anjir.
あるかもしれないけど、
Enggak
ど
lah.
っちが強いって言ったら俺自信あるけどなーっていう。今の𝘧𝘰𝘯の中で自分が一番強いって思って
Gak
ます
pernah
か？
coba anjir. Bahkan yang tangan itu gue juga gak pernah coba loh, yang tangan yang
逆になんかいい
ke
ことじゃ
Corome
ない
itu?
味方のことをリスペクトして、
まあなんか圧倒的に自分に
Yang bisa
自信が
disensor
ない
tuh
やつ
kalau
が
rasa bersalah dari berbohong, Lik.
全ての
Kalau kayak
質問
Joker
で
ya
まあ
los-los aja kata.
なんか出て、
逆に良かった
自分に自信がない
Yang
のは
penting
あ
nggak
るか
bisa
も
valid untuk semua manusia dong.
ちょっと機会があってこういうどうだった？
まあもうこういう
What
機会ない
for?
と思うけども
Bro,
ちゃんと出るね
Tuh ya. Katanya bahaya kalau nyetrum.
楽しかっ
Untung gue gak pernah coba. Coba
た
aman
もう
kan
終わりでいいん
tapi.
じゃない
もう終わりだよね。
ありがとうございました
ありがとうございました。
Bahayanya
あり
gimana?
がとうございました。
ありがとうございますお願いし
じゃあ
ます
家行くか。食べましょう。
Belum nih. Halo. Kalau tangan nyetrum itu gacha doang. Ya itu gak valid sama sekali sih harusnya. Ya lama banget Tuhan. Halo. Omega Perex. Kemarin Perex lawan 𝑘𝘰𝘯𝑚 ya? Kayaknya yang bisa Perex nih. Stage 2. Itu enggak? Ikutin drama di RX? Enggak lagi. Nggak ikutin apa-apa. Emang ada apa di RX? What happened? Bangun siang masih ngantuk. Gue gak bangun siang. Mainnya di blame setim sama coach. Satu pemainnya di blame setim sama coach di RXT. What happened? Drama T1 yang ada. Jadi yang mana? Di RX apa T1? Drama T1. Hai. Kok TI? Apa tuh ngomongnya ada nggak sih? Google nggak ada ya? Katanya dulu buat gue. Menurut one tulisnya blame. Gimana adanya? Di YouTube. Haha. Valorant.𝘰𝘰. T1 documentary, there's a lot of scenes of bus text, and Autumn flame and blaming Silva. Person of basically. And Carpe di T1 Masita was trying to help. Berarti si Bas, Du dan Autumn yang blaming si Silva. Think about that. Sweet. But Tamai Silva plays amazing. Lumayan, congrats.
So disgusting.
Yeah, he's on another
Abis ini ya
level.
kita bahas
Immediately a timeout.
This one for real, though.
Anjay. TI
That is the
T1.
correct music. As yeah, RRQ gonna have to pump the brakes here.
Gonna have to figure something
Di
out.
komen lu ada time. Oke. Ini ya.
Been pretty tough.
Kita bedah
I mean, a lot of
mereka
these
semua.
setups that 𝘰𝘰 has are just,
Parah nih Bas.
punishing
Bas baik loh.
through smokes, punishing at the early part of the game.
Di
And the coaching staff for
game dia
𝘰𝘰
gamer.
get the mic up just a little bit. so they can hear you there. And I mean, it's looked really solid so far. A lot of that double controller util early was providing value. 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘕 just being himself, being one of the better duelists we have out there. And now you're going to need somebody from RRQ to start stepping up. You're going to need some answers there for that A lobby control. Probably just going to have to take a pause in the early part of the round. I mean, you don't have nearly as much deep util on the side of RRQ to contest that A lobby. So you need to wait it out and then make your move after that. You know, maybe use �ル𝘰𝘯𝘕's util to kind of get a little bit of info before you start pushing out or push some deep smokes here down A long.
Again. Net forward. This time 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 going to be taken down off the rip. Great shots from 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 to be able to find that.
Yeah, boy.
Annihilation.
Oh my god. Wow.
With 2 quick kills.
Kaya ni boss.
Clear out everybody alive, basically unscathed. It's only 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘰 taking a tiny little bit of
Wait,
damage back.
nah, itu dia bro.
Out in the open and
Guys,
struck down.
itu dong,
Very nice little pivot here from the side of RRQ. Just great shots coming in. Very quickly counteract the aggression from
kalah kemana?
Global Esports.
Yeah, couldn't use that
Enggak.
Fury.
Apa Omega? Apa Omega kan 1 sampai berapa? Sampai 4 ya?
From 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 he gets the opener. 𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘰 able to get ahead of the deadlock util. Find that kill on the crystal in the corner. And then 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 for the finisher. So the duelists stepping up when they need to here.
Point.
RRQ, and they found a way past that early
Ya Allah, diem.
A lobby util. So find a good moment to get some work done. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 gonna go for that operator with the regen shield. 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 goes on a scouting mission back to the rest of his team as they are just again looking out for that push out from long A. You can see the TP set up for 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 over towards the other side of the map.
With some noise made, 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 ends up swinging back onto this angle. Was actually staring over towards the vendor's spawn. After that ult usage, but with noise made, jiggles out. �㰬𝘰𝘮𝘰 dead on the floor. Very nice punish to be found. RRQ though, swinging across the map wisely. Sort of investigating over towards this A site, but looks like they're going to split up a little bit.
A TP back from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰. You know, trying to get some info, trying to figure out what's going on. That's going to lean 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 over towards B with that spot onto the 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘬. Here he goes with the dimensional drift, but 𝑥_Pharaoh's got to be careful.
Clears out the trip. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 making some noise.
Aduh, ya ampun.
Slides right into the shins. Cuts him down from below. 3v5 now to try to defend this post plant. Very available if 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 finds a tag off this recon. But until everybody's in the go positions. Paranoia into the recon send. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 trying to break his way forward.
Udah bang, anjir.
𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 gets himself another 4K. It's another ace.
Oh my god.
This man is on
easy
fire.
Si aktor Korea anjir.
He's
Gue
unstoppable.
juga dia.
There is little that RRQ could do. And I was thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, he's going to pop the overdrive here and just take over the round, isn't he? And he does. I mean, just poor 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 there. That is a great readjustment. That slide to break the angle. And then the overdrive tries to be countered by 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘰, and he's just done in instantly. That
Mantan timnya si ini ya?
16 kills.
Mantan timnya si
6
Cahya anjay.
rounds.
Ini yang kemarin juara.
How many
Ya
aces can
ya.
we get? I don't even know what the
Piala,
record
bro.
is for
No
a single
idea.
player in a single map. I would guess that it's maybe 2.
I can't imagine it's more than 3.
Goli.
Well, let's see if we can break
Oh,
that here.
Rockwell.
Pan pushing forward, able to intercept 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰𝘮 there within the cage. Keeps himself protected, looks for a little bit more, but there's too many targets on the opposite side, so ends up getting taken down. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 now invested. 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘰 gone. Poppy traded out. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 just now arriving with that operator in hand. Might have to pass this one over.
Kok tiba-tiba
Somebody else, if they want to
3v3
make
anjir.
a play for this, given that it's a 3v3, I
Udah
think they
menang tadi.
absolutely should. Plenty of money as well, so there you go. Weapons gonna be swapped. Still full util. Trying to get themselves forward here into the site.
You got not much to slow down 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕 though. Just gonna have to be good shooting.
Revealing area.
Swings in, finds the first, does get traded out, but 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘕's there to trade it up. 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 now gone, and that leaves 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘕 Out into the open, taken down. Op still carried forward, gonna be cash aplenty across damn near everybody on Global Esports. The defuse comes in. And so far, it looks like Haven is a defender-sided map today.
Once again.
It's a 𝘰𝘯𝘯-sided map, I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, RRQ here just trying to find any opportunities to dodge 𝘰𝘯𝘯. Ban there, at least good for one. Some good trades for both sides, but
I don't know anybody.
again, 𝘰𝘯𝘯 just accelerates, and you're able to trade him, but no man there. Able to deal with 𝘰𝘯𝘯's swing. Trying to create that crossfire, but the opening kill for 𝘰𝘯𝘯.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘮.
Again, opening the doors for the retakes. And you're back onto an eco here as RRQ on your map pick. Smoke here early.
And
Gila Ferrari.
Yep.
Gila dia.
They're going to use this Cypher cage to get a little bit further forward, but didn't get any contact, so they're falling back. There's that op.
And there's a shot. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 down to 2. Two players with 55 health between them.
Susah sih.
I love to find a way
Mainan ke biji.
maybe convince 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝑦 that you've gone the other side.
Kan kerjanya raket mobil ya.
Not much you can do here except just
Maniak anjir dia.
get onto site. Try to avoid this op.
Shot going wide. RRQ, this does allow them to try to push forward, get into some more aggressive positions to try to utilize these stingers. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑦 still with the Vandal, could certainly do some damage.
Alamak.
Gonna be taken down by the op. Recon getting the
Delay tipis-tipis.
swing off of that one.
Extra
Experiment
Oke,
looking for some
satu.
damage.
Cakep
There,
dua.
Straight back comes in as 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑦 does get taken down, but still the numbers and manages
nice
very much in the hand here of Global Esports. 2 kills and a plant, but nothing more. Global very quickly getting themselves up to 6-round wins.
Yeah, I love the coordination that we're seeing from Global Esports today. You know, using 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 as bait to swing with Poppy. You know, Ban doing a really solid job. It's kind of would be expected with a veteran. Just kind of knows where he needs to be to get that impact kill, but 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 with the operator. Not afraid to swing that corner. Tripwire. It does catch onto Crystal, but outside of that, wasn't too much of a problem for Global Esports. And this is starting to get very worrisome for RRQ. You got to get this round to go. This economy's going to be in the bin again.
No.
If you can't get this one through, they're going to disrespect the smoke this time. Just pushing further forward. And that gives you a ton of info. And you would love for the RRQ boys to lean into this B site with all that Sentinel util.
Or Trip is there, but no way to play off of it. Didn't quite have the angle. Cam gets a spot. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 trying to push their way forward here out of the A lobby.
3 pit.
A bit of a surrounding formation here onto the players of RRQ.
Oh, look at this wall.
Wall them off.
Oke, masuk pit.
From 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮, the repeat, however, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 has the angle. Takes him down. Do they expect the second layer in the 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 is going to be the question. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 going to be sent out, but that's going to connect onto absolutely nobody. It seems like they are suspicious of this as the recon does come through, but 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 able to hold his own. Finds the kill there. Crystal answering one back, scaling forward, finding 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Halo? Guys,
trying to push his way in, and Crystal has to do it all!
Gua ngerti anjing.
He's an absolute behemoth! The fuse is there, and a lead is secured at the half.
Why, God, why?
Global Esports is just fired up. They're going to recover the
Gede.
Hero play after hero play. And RRQ can just not answer back enough. This round looked like maybe they were going to get it done. I like the patience that 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮
kalah
is playing with, but Crystal's even more patient. Expects the player right around the corner.
Udah capek guys, kemarin sampai juara tuh perjalanan panjang. Lagi nyantuy dulu, lagi nyantuy. Hey,
Shock dart forward this time, widely avoided.
Warak nih.
This is tricky now. I mean, RRQ trying to set up coordinated hit here. You're one away from a Hunter's Fury, one away from a Neural Theft. Can get to this post plant. Oh no.
Poppy top of the box, able to find one. Peeks over towards Hell, and this time Crystal not going to be
Biji 2 biji 3 biji. Wow.
Quickly traded out.
Amazing. My friend, amazing. Flanke and Eben.
Low on HP. Is thrown up over the top. It's the spot out here. And back away.
Oh.
Only corpse to try to get a neural off of is situated down in sewers, so that's going to be pretty much impossible unless he can create a new one. Some more attention going to be paid over towards sewers, but now it's all
Ya tahu di situ doang, nggak mungkin dong. Oke, nice.
As 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 does manage to come away with the kill. 3K for him to get RRQ a third
Kill
round.
57.
They want to try to
7
recover
udah
this
very good.
Yeah, well, I tell
Very
you what,
pretty.
if
Very
you get
I
two
love
more
it.
rounds here as RRQ, you're going to be feeling pretty good.
Iko bisa nembak
You're
pakai
going to be feeling
senjata.
like, okay, didn't go great, but we got through it. This is just a well-timed and coordinated hit. Even though Poppy able to get the opener, the follow-up is great from Manya and company. And they're able to hold on to some big ults for this next round. Got that Hunter's Fury, have a neural theft. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮's got an operator. So you've got some real options to try to do some damage. Maybe kind of punch back a little bit here in the early parts of the round. Find those opening picks that have been widely going 𝘰𝘰's way. Clear the shock dart in front of 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮. He's going to clear that cam right back. So you know somebody's playing close.
Wait, Papi!
But
Papi
how do you want to deal with that?
Papi why you
Throw a smoke at
very
them,
close to the monitor,
rotate around it.
anjay?
Crystal's going to hold that tight angle through the doors. No, he's not. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
There's
Very
one.
good. Papi mirip Baloy.
Crazy guy
Papi
going
mirip
down.
Baloy, lihat guys. Sumpah
Heavy
persis
impact
betul
kill
kayak
to be
Baloy.
Well, and
Tapi
that's
Baloy mau
frustrating
nikah
for
loh.
RRQ because you should have had some awareness that
Kemarin
somebody
gue
could
liat
be
di
close.
TikTok.
Based on the clear the cam.
Oh kebantai.
Another good grab net from
Kebantai.
Crystal.
Ini good half soalnya 57.
Not actually finding too much damage there. Actually, none at all.
Gitu kan nonton.
At the same time, RRQ swinging back around towards his A side. Double sonic sensors going to be set up here.
Balik ke A.
Global Esports very quickly
Balik ke
getting
A.
into
Oke.
the right position.
Masuk.
There's
Oke,
one
dia
coming
meninggal
some
langsung.
timing, able to find 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮. That's the
Ya,
operator
dia
down.
meninggal
He's
juga.
sliding forward,
Yang
gets
di main
himself the
juga
second
OTW.
kill. And that is the door slam.
9-3 ya udah lah ya.
20 seconds remaining.
Menikah.
Nothing left to do but to just back away and save.
Yeah. This has got to be frustrating for RRQ. Okay. Get one.
Oke.
You're going to drop the op.
Satu, ya Allah bab.
Nice little
Nice goose, tapi
transfer
no
there
time,
from
tapi
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮.
rencana nice try.
I think it's a bit more costly for them. It's only Poppy who really has money behind going into this round. As he will be able to save
93,
that weapon.
No. Ini 8-4.
A little
Camkan itu.
rocky on the eco, but it's
8-4.
ultimately Global Esports who have a clear advantage.
Well, now you couldn't put that ult cycle to use for RRQ. He got shut out of the round before you could even use the Hunter's Fury. And no opportunities to get a neural theft engaged.
Nih, 1-2 anjay.
Okay, got a nice double from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮. But 𝘬𝘰𝘮 playing off those stuns really, really nicely. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮's gonna grab the judge. Stinger for Crazy Guy. This round has to look good, and they're gonna be going into the Sentinel grinder again. Oh no.
Crystal
Wow, Crystal.
just dismantles them so very quickly.
Nggak gitu.
𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 just
Ya ampun,
fishing for
bye-bye
a
dah
kill.
Crazy Guy anjir.
Has him taken low, has him taken down. Crazy Guy, the
Udah,
spike
ya,
now dropped
93 nggak apa,
over
9
here
triggers.
at the lumber stack.
Semuanya 9 trigger.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 once again just sat back wondering
Puhi,
how
malah
the
puhi.
hell do we get out of this situation?
Yeah, and now you can just...
And 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑮's going to sprint over. Sonic sensor still active.
Lari.
Still creeps though. Avoids it.
Ngeflank.
This is going to have to be one
No
hell
time.
of a flank.
Ayo cepetan.
See how aware 𝘬𝘰𝘮�will be. He's trying to hold on to that Hunter's Fury in the back,
Oh,
just in case. But everybody else just got a couple angles you really got to watch. And now 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝑮 going to be tasked.
jam 2.
Make sure that spawn is dealt with. It's taken long enough. Ooh, that hit through the
Oh.
wall on 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝑝h.
Ah.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑗 finding one.
Tuh, nggak ada waktu.
Needs so much more. Drone cleared. 20 seconds try.
Oh,
Big
ding.
Gomez gets the dig,
Cakep.
gets the elimination.
Oke, nice try.
𝘰𝘰𝘮 gets another, but 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝑗 is there
anjir.
to stand in his
Tian.
way. A monstrous effort.
Jadi kenapa dah Sotoromno kalau
But 𝘰𝘮𝘯 has just been on another plane of existence right now. 9-3 at the half. Global Esports showing up in a massive fashion. As 𝘰𝘮𝘯 is 25-7 at the half.
bukan Evo.
It's hard to be better than what 𝘰𝘮𝘯 just showed us in a half. And there's that Hunter's Fury. Does find some value, but he pops the overdrive. We already saw what we could do with it earlier. And he knew that 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 was in that smoke somewhere. Couldn't quite find the kill initially, but the follow-up reveal from 𝘰𝘰𝘮�ឍmakes it a little bit easier for him.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. What a start for this new global esports roster.
It's just insane. I mean, 𝘰𝘮𝘯.
Squishy itu abangnya Squishy bisa jadi.
Every enemy Reyna in all of my ranked games.
Mungkin.
Just somehow
Mungkin yes, mungkin no.
just getting hit with a smurfing demon. I mean, good
You go look at their account and they're like peak radiant, and you're like, come on now.
Yeah. That says silver, and you're just like, yeah, all right.
Sure, yeah.
You can't even mathematically be put into my games. I'm higher ranked than you. How is this possible?
Guys.
Something's not adding up.
Ya nih.
Is averaging over 2 kills around, given the 25. And I'd say, yeah, he's been slowed down a little bit, but he's still operating at a blistering pace.
Oh, yeah.
He was going so fast, doing like faster than the speed of light, and now he's
breaking physics.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's so quick to react. I mean, he's been impactful in every possible idea that you could think of to quantify a duelist, whether it be just opening battles, opping, using his ultimate, even dying for the cause in a few rounds.
RRQ, though, in a good position as well. 𝘰𝘮𝘯 biting off more than he could chew, slides into the back of sight, thinking that he was going to get a catch on 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯, but RRQ laying a bit of a trap, having the right read, are able to go ahead and shut him down very quickly. That's going to force a pivot here from 𝘰𝘰.
Well, they've got an open B site. It's just kind of on RRQ here to kind of set up some flanks. And with that wall, that deadlock wall, you can lock off one entire side. Just kind of make things a little bit easier for you here. On the backside, Crystal, though, weak. Looking for any other contact, looking for any other players. Get spotted by the cam. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 up in the box, tagged up. Ooh, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯.
Then going to be taken down here at front. Crystal just tucked in the corner, looking for a timing and might just be able to find it. It's going to hear plenty of noise in around mid. There's 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 able to find one. Crystal now striking, finds 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 here from the back.
No escape.
That's going to be lobbed out. Gets a grab onto one. The shots whizzing right around 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯. He's still sticking on the fuse, though. Need to clear this out. They cannot. RRQ. Go ahead and pick up the pistol here to start off the second half.
Bisa sih Bang
Well, that's a start, and it looked really nice.
Itu Nona ya, Tito ya.
We're able to get rid of the final boss in 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯.
Tim kembangan kita loh.
Put up a little bit of a protection barrier there from the guided missile.
Akhirnya.
Get some jamming.
Maaf penantian.
And it really works a treat, but yet they're able to deal with Crystal, which is huge. That angle from Crystal maybe could have been problematic. He had the grab net landed, got some damage in to the diffusing 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯. He's actually going to grab that outlaw. Try to start this off. You see this a lot these days. Going up against these anti-ecos.
Wah! Anjir.
Nice double.
Kedua boy.
Great shots, looking for a little bit more. Eats a good amount of damage in reply, but Crystal does get tagged to 16.
Masih.
Still wants a challenge for it. And man, what a good counter straight from him. Stops firmly in position to be able to line up the shot. Impressive from the mechanical standpoint, but still is Global Esports in a very rough position here in the eco attempt.
Kalau kecil-kecil. Emang di yang tempat lain gede-gede ya?
Q's gonna cede a lot of space onto A for now.
Di gua
they have a timing
nggak bisa sih?
in mind for when they maybe want to lean
Why?
back into that other direction, or if they just assume that for
Kenapa
GE
ya?
it's gonna be just a re-hit, trying to use that outlaw to get another kill over on C.
Kenapa? How? Otoke.
As we can see, the Global Esports forces trying to meander their way over to A, and now 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 getting an idea of it. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 as well.
30 seconds left.
Good timing, good senses. Can they really make sure that there's not too much more damage done?
Standing ahead.
Revealed off that.
Oh my god.
The random spray eventually going to be rewarded with the elimination ban. Going to be struck down. Poppy now with nothing more to do than to die. It's going to be the pop flash. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 collects it. 3 charges now towards that dimensional drift. 4 rounds separating RRQ. Start off the half 2-0.
Yeah, gonna have that outlaw.
Look at the
wants to go for the bucky. As Crystal does already have an annihilation online though. He has had a great start. Some decent work there. God, what a swing and what a little flick down there from Crystal. Need to get 𝘧𝘰𝘮 going as well. Should be, you know, him kind of starting to match maybe what 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘬𝘦 was able to do.
Mirip
Nice push.
Mana perlu digedein sih. Terus
The crunch is a decent amount of damage dealt here. Poppy down to 50, 70. Let's look at the credits for a second.
Tapi itu emang kecil banget sih yang paling pinggir ya. Tapi yang api nggak terlalu kecil. Tapi kenapa ini Dogo ini bisa gede banget?
There is no real bailing out of 𝘰𝘮𝘯. Crazy Guy wants to just try to play this as quietly as possible to find some surprise impact. Multiple eyes staring in this position though.
Anjir.
It's his smoke, so
they are very suspicious.
Yeah.
Nice try anjir.
Ya Allah. Enough of the Spectre barrel spotted because she's gonna slide down. Look to try to intercept Poppy with eyes on the angle, but loses his head.
Good boy.
There's 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯 tucking in alongside the wall.
Ya Allah. Anjing double pick anjing.
Pushing out down. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 and Xterra both in position, but no one playing in towards this outlaw. Back into sight with that in hand from 𝘬𝘰𝘮 could prove to be a little bit difficult. He's going to get a target here after all. Sliding forward, and it's going to be banned from off screen to go ahead and collect the kill. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 now with everything to do.
Gotta clear that wall. Still got a util.
Ini main gede. Tapi iya sih.
Who knows what 𝘧𝘰𝘮, a couple flashes in hand, but gets revealed as well.
Just trying to go for the timing shots. Segment down, able to try to scale forward, finds the first 𝘧𝘰𝘮 down on the floor. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 gets himself a third, 2 bullets remaining.
Aduh, chill nggak sih guys?
And ban will quickly dispatch him. Very good damage dealt though, given that this is the second half bonus for RRQ. 𝘰𝘰𝘮 deny the conversion, but they still lose quite a bit.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you need here for RRQ. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 coming online. Okay, they use an ult, they get a free kill. That is actually what ends up being the difference maker in this round. Nice little push out there from 𝘰𝘰𝘮, but I'm liking some of the coordination we're seeing from Global Esports already with this new team. Seen a lot of good, you know, 1, 2, 3 moments where they go together, they swing together, or they wrap around a box together, things like that that are really well coordinated so far. That's an encouraging sign. Team that got put together for this stage.
Avoided Poppy up over the top. The first shot able to connect 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯, going to be put down.
Satu aja.
Critical target to be found, teman-teman. Just as important, one found on the opposite side as 𝘧𝘰𝘮 gives his life for that pick.
Bener lu kata game cepet.
𝘬𝘰𝘮 hovering nearby.
13
tucked there just outside of 𝘬𝘰𝘮.
This seems to be A all the way for Global. Gonna stack up and try to bully their way through. Kind of paranoia. A little bit of Yeoman util.
Taps there as 𝘰𝘮 sending out the relay bolt. Just to hold them back because she's swinging forward.
Oh my god, hey! Tembak, hey!
So much weight on his shoulders, trying to go for the transfer to get the third, can't make it happen.
Ampitu.
𝘧𝘰𝘮 in position now to try to pull off a 1v2.
Deploying drone.
Pushing, finding timing. Cancel the drone. 5 bullets. And 𝘰𝘮 a little bit too healthy, a little bit faster, finds the kill as Global Esports move up to 11.
Absolutely brutal.
Bukan cepet off, nggak kita 3 juga nggak apa-apa.
A couple of those opening battles on the site. I mean, I think this is a pretty decent read. You get the trade early, okay, but ban winning against 𝘰𝘰𝘮 there is brutal. 𝘰𝘮, good idea here. Almost hits the transfer. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘦 able to stand tall just in
lawan
time
G kayak gini.
and ends up winning the
Makanya
1v1.
kenapa, gimana, how, why, where,
Another
when,
timeout
what's
from
wrong?
RRQ.
5W1H, why?
Gotta fix it. You gotta fix it now. I mean,
Kenapa? Kita
okay,
kalah
so
guys,
you've
menurut
been
kalian
able to
kenapa?
shut
Coba
𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯
analisis,
out of some rounds, but
analisa.
the follow-ups have been just as good from the
Analyze.
rest of global
Ciptaan
esports.
ompong.
I mean, this team is deep in talent. We
Apa?
know that.
Dia
It was
masih
just a
bisa
question of,
berguna, dia masih
you know, with
bisa
a lot of
bekerja.
changes being made, are they going to be
Kusut
ready
banget.
for this stage?
Halus.
Seems like the answer so far, yes. And then on RRQ, you know, the questions have been with the disappointing results internationally, with the change in meta, that they didn't seem to be able to
Jangan, kalau diarahin Coach Alex entar di 10 Masters.
were they going to be able to kind of fix things in time? And so far, the answer's been no.
Mana RRQ yang pas juara
It
kemarin,
just looks a
woy.
little less coordinated at times from RRQ.
Kali ini
I mean,
RRQ
that's,
kita
again,
belum
I'm going
sangar.
to keep hounding
Masih
that point for
turun.
global. They've looked
Gimana
really
ini mapnya
in
RRQ?
form in terms of their
Iya ya
teamwork.
guys, ini map yang RRQ. Abis ini kita Korot. Finally, my first time seeing Korot. Gue belum pernah lihat orang main di Korot. RRQ cepet puas udah juara. Anjir lah. Apa yang kurang? Kurang sangar aimnya.
Quick early
Korot.
little maneuver
Korot
there from
anjir,
Poppy.
Korot.
No TPUs, just
Korot.
a little bit of space. And it's
Korot.
gonna be
Yes.
a little bit of pressure on a �ル𝘰𝘮𝘮 maybe.
Yes.
The
Bind.
drone.
I love
Just
bind.
gonna get the info that Poppy's there, but that doesn't give you too much in terms of what the actual plan is for global, because a lot of times Omens will kind of take that corner by themselves, just looking to play a little counter lurk,
Korot.
or just trying to get a little bit of info
Urut
on
apa?
what the defense is trying
Urut.
to do.
Kok urut jadinya? Urut, Korot. Urut.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘵 pushing forward and
Urut.
𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯 reading it
Apa?
decently well, but it's a
Mirip
great
tikus.
shot.
Nice, nice.
The one tag going to be suffered there as 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 comes away with a very nice one. Hunter's Fury in the round. No
Whoa.
longer a concern as 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 looks for a little bit more.
Damn,
As well to find a
bro.
second as Crystal now on the
Very
floor.
good, very pretty, very wow.
Relay bolt
Balik,
going to be
balik,
sent.
balik,
Push
balik.
forward here
Okay,
into the smoke.
okay,
Get a time
okay.
that Guardian in
Chill,
hand.
chill.
Able to find one as 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 does get struck down. Damage on the 𝘬𝘰𝘮 has him at 37 in 𝘬𝘮. Finding crazy guy to boot. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘵 now drop.
Mama mau pulang.
To a
Kurang menyala, bukannya kurang menyala, yang sangat
lead to
tidak
the start of a run
menyala.
back. 7 rounds in a row needed here for
Belum
RRQ,
menyala.
the reigning stage 1
Belum.
champions,
Akan
to try
later.
to get this into overtime.
Maybe? Never.
And you're giving
Nah,
yourself
itu
a great
gue
chance
nggak
because of
back.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯𝑚's individual play there. Reading the push-outs from global esports off the back of that drone really nicely.
Lupi lu masih ketinggalan? Enggak, coach. Lupi gue ada
Gets
di
the formation
rumah. Di
kinda
mobil.
correctly guessed in terms of where he can
Gue
take
selalu
some
taruh
fights,
Lupi
get some
gue di
picks.
mobil.
He does a ton of damage, even gets a shot onto a third player, but nobody from RRQ is able to follow up well enough. Quick clear of the dart. Shock dart out, doesn't actually get into this tripwire. It's pretty far back, on the back of the boxes even,
Conquer, kalah.
across towards Plat. So it's a nice little tricky setup that 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 has, but seems like global
Main
esports
OT,
is just
lumayan jauh ya,
fishing for
OT ya.
info. Looking to make some kind of move. I mean, it's
Map 2 aja, map 2. Ayo,
a
ayo kita
little bit
nonton.
tough here.
Terus.
If Monyet can find a shot.
I love it.
Nope, Crystal swings past it.
I don't know.
Now he's in
Atau
trouble.
love it atau enggak. Ih, terlihatnya
It's
menarik.
getting amplified. As Hunter's
Wow,
Fury going to be
sangat
sent out here from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑯, trying to dissuade,
berantakan,
trying to
ribet,
tag them up.
dan
Does make
kami.
them widely abandon this position. 𝘬𝘮𝘯, however, is still going to be forward
Wow.
on the side.
Bye-bye, Udotan. What the fuck, kita yang kalah?
Faster. Eventually does get taken down with the crossfire. Gets set up there from crazy guy.
Ayo teman-teman.
With the ping
Aduh,
reveal and
nah.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝑯 plays off a bit well.
Itu dia. Ayo kita secure 7 kita.
Trying to
Oke, nice
reposition,
try.
but he's
Wow,
out into
what's
the
that,
open.
bro? Apa kamu sampai ke situ,
That's a bit of an overcooked
anjir? Bener aja.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝑯 tries to apply some pressure here from the
Step
back of
sana,
C-Long.
anjir. Kepala gue sakit.
Sights on it. Instead we'll re-wrap Cam set up there.
Why? Kenapa kita tap ke situ?
Garage. Seemingly does manage to get past both. Dimensional drift now coming through. The spot on the
Semua
one.
ini.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝑯
Lihat lagi tuh, one more.
holding the angle. As Ban being scouted. Crystal, however, still able to find.
Oh, ya
On
Allah.
the line, sets it up, however. as Crystal will be the finisher. 13-5. Global Esports, welcome back to the stage. It's been a long time. This is a sight for sore eyes.
And welcome back, 𝘰𝘯𝘯𝘕.
Welcome
what
back.
a massive impact he had, especially on that defender side.
To
Took
the
over the map.
radio.
Then in that second half, it's
Lagi-lagi
coordination
kalah.
from Global Esports. That last round, another microcosm
Oh,
of the
menang
way
juga
that they
kalah,
push
men.
and pull off of each other. They really understand their spacing and their timings well.
Enggak.
And so
Bisa
far,
ini,
so
map
good.
2, map baru,
In sync
RRQ
and
yang
taking
baru.
down RRQ on their
Anjay.
map pick of Haven.
And that means that Global now lead the series as we get ready to go to Corome, the second time that we're going to be seeing it. And if they're as well drilled as this on that map, RRQ with a bit more limited prep time, this could be a very rocky start to the reigning champs here as we dive into stage 2. This team at the moment is looking reinvigorated on all fronts.
To say the
Map
least,
2, Corode.
this was a statement start
Corode.
for Global Esports.
Corode. Tapi dapat nomor 3 top 10.
Yeah, just an enormous performance. I mean, this is a guy who's been floating around the scene since the very beginning. He used to play on Go and Go Prince here in VCT Korea all the way back.
Mungkin RRQ belum bisa move on dari kekalahan di event. Soalnya udah lihat kemarin. Anjir dulu udah jauh tuh.
And China now finds himself on the big stage and he has.
Let's see. Only maybe you're having a positive mental, others like negative. How did they win this chemistry? I was in an analytical video on Masters Bank. Being angry. Mana time cetemnya? Oh, this one. Sylvan got pressured into admitting it was his mistake. No, it wasn't. He didn't even get a chance to. Oh ya, let's. No ya, RRQ Maverick. Apa? Apa?
어제 여기서 재미 좀 보던데.
챔킨!
트리 하나.
올
내린다. 나 메인 보는 중. 메인만 봐. 트리 하나.
어제 여기서 재미 좀 보던데.
챔킨! 그냥 나옵니다. 그냥 나와요.
와.
그래도 어쨌든 힘으로 밀고 나갔을 때 이기는 라운드가 더 많았던 것 같거든요, 오늘.
예, 막을 수 있겠어, 얘들. 어때? 네, 이거는 막을만 했었는데 처음에 템이 다 빠가져가지고. 근데 형은 어떻게 죽었는데? 나 연막 앞에서 비벼다가 죽었어. 그러니까 얘가 어떻게 죽었는데? 총을 쏜 거야, 총을 못 쏘는 상황이었어. 나 총 쏠 수 있었는데 그냥 1대1에서 졌어. 그러니까 얘가 처음에 템이 다
많았던 것 같거든요, 오늘.
예, 막을 수 있겠어, 얘들. 어때?
네,
이거는 막을만 했었는데 처음에 템이 다 빠가져가지고. 근데 형은 어떻게 죽었는데? 나 연막 앞에서 비벼다가 죽었어. 그러니까 얘가 어떻게 죽었는데? 총을 쏜 거야, 총을 못 쏘는 상황이었어. 나 총 쏠 수 있었는데 그냥 1대1에서 졌어. 그럼 막을 수 있었을 것 같아. 영사 제발. 우리가 다 지금 오해하잖아. 못 막는다고. 막을만 했어. 이거 가게 연막 잘 치고 해가지고 막을만 했어.
저는 당연히
실제로도 스크림에서 요르테오 브리치를 만나서 쉽게 이기던 스크림이 많았어가지고 저희가 대회 때 잘 준비했다고 생각을 했는데
와, 9대3. 너무 큰데요.
상대 RRQ가 스크림에서는 나오지 않는 방법으로 게임을 플레이해서 저희가 실제로 인게임에서 너무 어려웠다고 생각을 했고 저희가
자, 어떻게든 자네를 먹기 위해서 연막을 이용해
생각을 했는데 쉽게
Apa anjir?
1대1에서 비벼다가 죽었었는데
라운드가 더 많았던 것 같거든요, 오늘.
예, 막을 수 있겠어, 얘들. 어때? 네, 이거는 막을만 했었는데 처음에 템이 다 빠가져가지고. 근데 형은 어떻게 죽었는데? 나 연막 앞에서 비벼다가 죽었어. 그러니까 얘가 어떻게 죽었는데? 총을 쏜 거야, 총을 못 쏘는 상황이었어. 나 총 쏠 수 있었는데 그냥 1대1에서 졌어. 그럼 막을 수 있었을 것 같아. 영사 제발. 우리가 다 지금 오해하잖아. 못 막는다고. 막을만 했어. 이거 가게 연막 잘 치고 해가지고 막을만 했어.
저는 당연히
실제로도 스크림에서 요르테오 브리치를 만나서 쉽게 이기던 스크림이 많았어가지고 저희가 대회 때 잘 준비했다고 생각을 했는데
와, 9대3. 너무 큰데요.
Tahun netizen masa konten player di blame, satu tim di upload juga diikutan lagi soal sama netizen buat ngatain. Kenapa ya? Iya, kenapa di upload ya gitu ya? Tapi now we know gitu loh, kayak ternyata internalnya kayak gitu. Toxic monster guys. Oh ini nih yang coachnya.
왜 이렇게 맞으시죠? 왜 이렇게 맞으시죠?
That's where we up.
3맵 때 잘 썼어요. 아 그러니까 3맵은 풀려서 다행인데 2맵 때 내가 본 거 좀 진짜.
왜 그래 방금이 저한테.
그래서 솔직히 너도 알잖아.
그거 거 아니야 또? 마우스 그 지워.
Masih semangat, semangat Sylvan gitu. Enggak
그러니까
tahu
영섭이
positif.
기대치가 있잖아. 그냥 피픽 쏘지는 거야 계속. 그래서 뭐지 했지.
다 힘들게 날 만들었어.
1맵부터 그랬어.
아무 말도 안 했어요. 그런 말.
1맵부터 다 죽었어. 아니 근데 웃긴 게 영섭이 실수한 라운드 진짜 거의 없긴 해. 게임 쪽으로 봤을 때는 거의 안 했어 실수.
Iya.
그게 나요 아니면 실수하고 청소하는 게 나요?
그게 아니라 새끼야.
Dengan lempar kimchi.
하고 있어.
Masa coach gitu sih kayak bocil anjing.
3대 잘했잖아. 총도 잘 쓰고.
그래 그렇게 했다니까. 아 내가 봤는데 우리 예상대로 솔직히 그냥 푸오바를 써도 태호한테 지는 것 같진 않거든. 지는 그림까지는 아닌데 근데 내가 본 게 메타가 오래된 건 팩트긴 하거든 지금. 그거를 그러니까 약간 준비 한번 해보고 그러니까 맛을 한번 봐보고 좀 아니다 싶으면 그냥 안 하면 되고 괜찮다 싶으면은 진짜 약간 퍼시픽 첫 공개하면 애들 절대 못 막걸? 진짜 아예 못 막아요. 내가 볼 때 지금 태호 상대로는 확실히
내가 어제도 말했잖아. 그냥 너 스스로 만드는 거야 너. 영수랑 우주야 저거 내가 너 어제 했던 얘기다 그지? 야 영수랑 우주야 근데 제가 말한 거는 애들 뭐 얘기하면은 너 왜 그렇게 했는지 왜 그렇게 하고 싶은지 뭔가 얘기를 해야 될 거 아니야. 당연히 얘네가 말하면 어떻게 다 맞아. 네가 말한 거 맞을 수 있다고 했잖아. 그래 맞아. 그래 내가 얘도 우리도 맨날 우리가 아니면 감독님이 얘한테 피드백 할 때 난 이렇게 하고 싶었다 이렇게 하고 싶다 이렇게 얘기하잖아. 똑같이 보긴 해. 당연히 뭔가 틀리면은 뭐 얘기를 하겠지만 얘가 뭐 너한테 말할 수도 있고 막 그렇긴 한데 결국에는 너가 너 스타일로 게임하는 거지 너가 마코가 되라고 얘기는 하지 않잖아. 결국에 원하는 건 서로 뭔 말인지 알잖아. 그런 것만 바꿔도 나아질 수 있어. 그렇게 막 우리가 뭔가 시도하고 하다 보면은 결국에 언제가 바뀌어. 그렇게 크게 걱정 안 해도 된다고 생각해. 난 진짜 진심으로 그냥 우리가 그렇게 해서 우승했었지.
우승하고 싶으면 더 간절해야 돼. 난 우승한 팀에서 나와서
Nangis, gue nggak nangis. Kalau ngejiun kesian, kan nggak sih? Kesian. Oh, di blaming gitu, paham sama semuanya. Dia anjir. Baru ya? 3 days ago.
A lot about
Itu RRQ karena RRQ juga lagi menyedihkan, woi. RRQ juga lagi menyedihkan. Sudah kita lanjutkan.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredibly difficult, and you know, I think Corome, I'm very happy by the way that we're getting this map 2 days
I'm okay,
in a row.
괜찮아.
And I think like 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 and RRQ, they do have that familiarity with them. So they can bang on that, they can trust each other at this point.
Dan kemarin, oh iya ya, kemarin Kion main ya?
For global esports, they have that individual firepower within themselves. They can actually, even though it hasn't come into this kind of chemistry just yet, they actually, you know, they have their own idea on how to play this map. And that could actually work towards them.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what comes out here on Corome, particularly from 𝘰𝘰. They have had time to prep, they have had time to look at this. DRX here yesterday kind of backfired for them. But 𝘰𝘰, double duelist. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘦 is going to be on the raid. Sorry, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘦 is going to be on the raid here. You've got Pan playing ISO, so he's going to be a secondary duelist.
Tapi harusnya lu bisa live panel lebih lama dari ini anjir, sampai udah rusak baru 4 tahun sih baseknya.
Yeah, RRQ trying to maybe standardize a little bit.
Enggak
We're
dong.
seeing 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 and 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘰. 𝘂𝘰 though on that Vice is something a little bit different, but I do think he's very comfortable there and he's able to do well there. Both of these really kind of new comps that we're not used to seeing. Who knows? It's Corome. It's all up in the air.
Oh, this is going to be very Very, very interesting. Two very different approaches that we're seeing here on Corome. We're going to pass it on over to our casters, �㰭𝘰𝘮𝘯 and Paperthin.
Thank you very much. Well, some very different flavors here on Corome from these two squads.
Makan
Duels
diem-diem.
coming out bad. We were talking about it, the flexibility that he brings in.
Cepetan yuk,
He's able to
gue mau
play
ngeliat
duels
map baru.
himself, and will be doing so now
Ini
with
mapnya
the
Corome
ISO.
kayak gini.
It's going to be a lot of aggression
Kayak
versus
di,
a lot of control.
ya,
My initial ideas with the
Empire
ISO is that you're
gitu
going to
ya.
be using
Kayak castle.
some of the walls and other things to really just
Bang berapa orang macam?
gum up the mains
Rumah di
and
mana?
gum up the middle choke.
James.
So you're looking to really control those chokes along with the Sage, like we saw yesterday with 𝘮𝘰. So I think on this defender side, 𝘰 has a lot of options to really just kind of ruin what RRQ might want to try to get started.
Gue sih udah pusing ya.
They're going to grab an orb
Kayak
for
di
free.
Kroasia nggak sih?
The arc rows over there as
Anjir.
well. It's actually going to be �㰭𝘰 on the Vice. �モ𝑚 is going to be piloting the Viper. So the double
Very
controllers
pretty,
they got
anjir.
used well. The Astra, a bit of an interesting choice
Apa?
for the
Ininya.
side of global esports as
Lihat.
well.
RRQ pakai Omen
Timing
Jam,
with some of those
Omen
smokes
Jam
up
Jam.
those stars.
Kayak Omen.
Well, not going to be a 4K, but
Zoro.
𝘂𝘮𝘯 does manage to find one. So 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 going to be struck down, but 𝘮𝘰𝘮 able to trade it back. That being said,
Vice
does
dan
take him down to 58
Ibu
HP,
Viper dan
but
kita nge-whiff.
all of a sudden,
Enggak, itu seberang yang nge-whiff maksudnya.
double face coming through.
Aku masih bingung bahkan
Ends
ini
up
nggak tahu
costing
kanan
him
yang kiri.
quite dearly. Tuck in
Kalau
from
text
𝘂𝘮𝑰𝑚,
defend
and
anjir.
stay there in the smoke. Now going to try to linger around the back line. The jump on him, but hopping here at front
Wow.
ends up falling down.
Trap stress sih,
𝘂𝘮𝑰𝑚
cornernya kayak
now
orang
has
gila
his
sih.
work very much cut out for them.
Kanan
Heal.
pakai Sage,
Take him back as
Raze,
high as he possibly can get on that
Fate,
HP bar.
ISO. Wow, sangat berbeda, tidak ada yang sama anjir kecuali Fate. Jadi yang mana guys lebih bagus kira apa kanan? Line up ya?
Few players weak, so who knows?
Cara
Not going to be the first point of
Bioman.
contact. Instead, it's �ネ𝑰𝘮𝑰 guy here around the
heal
corner.
yourself.
He's finding even more chip damage.
Triple pick aja.
Puts him to 55. And
Namanya Corome.
impossible to try to break this.
Corome.
Sparrow quickly will go ahead and dispatch him. And that's going to be RRQ 2-1 in pistols. But
Lebih bagus yang mana line up
remember
ya?
what happened.
Gimana nih yang bagus?
The previous map was a
What
hell of a lot of back and
Asli
forth to
bagus
start
sih.
things off. And that certainly could continue.
Yeah, this one's kind of a little bit less coordinated than what we saw from global esports on Haven. You're going to swing out there, try to use the double tap shield to kind of equalize a fight where the numbers aren't going to be in your advantage, but the shot's not really connecting for global there. And you're using that Sage wall early over at A main to block off the A site.
Rem terpaksa ya, Min.
They're still not able to take the numbers fights that they would like to as global esports.
Wah,
Instead, RRQ is
terpaksa.
the
Aku
one
seneng dukung
who has
RRQ.
the stacks. They come out ahead in all of those, except for the early trade. Everything else just went their way. Now global esports making a big move out of
Ini
B
pasti
main.
begini nggak sih?
They've got everything there. Caught just walking his crystal, not even looking in that direction.
Here's the footsteps behind as well. Presses up to 𝘭𝑪. Shield there to try to keep them protected as they continue to advance forward.
Mau flip horizontal nih
More
gimana caranya ya?
shots loaded up. Ultimately, it's a bit of a pause and a bit of a reroute. Looks like 𝘭𝘮𝑰 is gonna linger for a little bit longer, but
Flip horizontal
now
nih.
just gonna rotate up through mid window around the back of the A site.
Long
Could just be
cornernya.
a spike death
Mantap.
play here.
Boxnya banyak pisan.
Would love to get some kind of damage in, but
Ini
Wiley
apa
would take
sih
2
real
kills to find
ini
any.
real buat
And they might
Meta.
send one through.
atau rotate?
Swap
Aku
the
pengen
ghost over to 𝘮𝘰𝘮, but seems like they might have guessed incorrectly
wallet.
where the stack might end up.
Ini anjing.
Let's see how much longer 𝘰𝘮𝘮 sticks around. I wouldn't think
The
too
hell?
much longer.
Anjing.
Cheeky.
Bangke.
Good little anti-ninja setup there through the wall.
Anjir.
As RRQ flawless in the 2-0 start. Clean up the anti-eco.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about that A site being kind of a high pen gun user's dream. All of it bangable. So just coming through there and having a good lineup.
Ayo teman-teman.
Cheeky attempt on an ninja fuse. I kind of like that, honestly. At least keep him on. At least keep him, you know, in place and see if you can get something out of it. But see what they can do. RRQ, nice
Kenapa pakai
bonus.
Odin? Iya sih.
They're going to be able to carry over
Kita
though.
harusnya.
𝘬𝘮𝘯 once again going to be the one tasked with trying to take the early mid control, but stacks coming through for RRQ. That's an early kill there, spamming through the smokes.
That it is. Nobody else taking any damage but �ル𝘰𝘯𝘵. One to the head.
Apa ini?
Nice now gone. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘦𝘵
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘰.
scouting the forward position here of 𝘧𝘰𝘰𝘮. Ban holding from yard at the same
Ada yang
time.
simple gitu mapnya, Yot. Mau dibikin lebih simple gitu.
Here onto the spike. The crazy guy's gonna try to push, but that time from 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘀 draws all the attention back towards him and
Pusing
Ban.
gua anjir, gua nggak tahu dah.
Swoop ban.
Kenapa?
Global Esports looking to pull off a flawless anti-bonus here. Very well poised to do so, but Ban does get struck down. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 now trying to get a bit more damage in, cannot. One casualty, Global Esports get themselves on the board here on Corome.
Wah, tipis sembuh semua,
I think
bangke.
what Global Esports was looking to do on their pistol round. This time they're able to find much better execution using that fade util to set up
Apa
Ban
sih
there.
ini map?
Get that quick kill. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘀 just finds one through a smoke, finds two through a smoke, one out in the open. So 3 total. That kill for 𝘧𝘰𝘰𝘮 though was big because that's going to give him the dimensional drift for this round. So that's a nice little tool to have in the back pocket as RRQ try to see if they can find a way through. Would love to dodge the Sage Wall if possible. Crystal does get noted.
Katanya kenapa sampai segede gitu sih?
Fish for info. Like to know where that Sage is, I think, as RRQ. Try to make a
Mau
move.
jadi map kesukaan lo? Enggak, gue sukanya
Save your
Pepper.
ult for the other end of the
Only
map.
in my heart. Siap main kurti rank kalian gue pakai clutch main back.
It's another way to get
Itu
around
last
it.
corner dia.
TP back.
Itu lebih ke gue
He's seeing a lot.
mental sih di musuhnya. Gue yang bakal kena
Timing on the
bakis.
smoke. He's still able to find a kill. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 does. But Poppy coming alive.
Woi,
Runs out of bullets. But
nice.
𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 is there watching the exit here on that Sage Wall. There's no ambiguity about this. They know exactly where Crazy Guy is at. And he might just have to try to drift away from this position, try to stay alive. Could grab the orb, but doesn't even want to make a peep.
Kind of curious if that was an intentional idea there, if the paranoia was just late from 𝘬𝘰𝘮.
30 seconds left.
That's, I mean, it's good on 𝘧𝘰𝘮 to get something out of that position, but things just falling apart as Ban cleans up the final kill in the round. Kind of just doesn't still look like RRQ is all there on the same page. Coordination lacking. Poppy having a big round as the Astra. Able to get that kill. Ban good for another one at the end. So the mid control very well established. RRQ tries to use the 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰𝘮 ult to find a way through, but just isn't quite there to get it done.
And Global is now ahead both economically as well as on the ult cycle. 2 away from the showstopper. 2 away from the kill contract. They are in a very good position to try to snowball this, especially as Ban, well, gets the headshot, quickly just backing away. Looks to 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘬𝘮, sends out the undercut, and now can just hold this even deeper, even safer angle.
Well, if you want to find a silver lining for RRQ, you got that double tap popped. You can wait it out a little bit, avoiding the Prowler as well. 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘀 still suspicious behind this toxic screen, and he's right to beat, but the boom bot goes right on by 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘀.
Fires before it hits the wall, so no rebound confirmation, but given how they've been reading the map so far, Global should still be very suspicious, and 𝘬𝘬𝘯𝘀 is, pushes up off camera. Gets the peek, gets that shot through. 𝘧𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘀, I mean, what do you really meant to try to do? Just going to be a TP forward, but there's so many eyes on this site. 3 players here. Flawless fashions, Global Esports establish the lead now 3-2. Might just be seeing an early timeout call again from RRQ.
Yeah, I mean, again, though, the coordination so nice from Global Esports. And great play here from Ban to get the one and recognize they were going to try to use some util to see if they could flush him out. And he instantly backpedals to dodge it. Great reads from Poppy. Yo, man, there right through the smoke for the final. And in cruise control again, our Global Esports. And they're going to have Ban's ultimate. Try to snag someone. Make it a little bit more difficult for RRQ to get their executes rolling, get the coordination there, see how he can do in the kill contract, but 𝘰𝘮𝘮 ready with the wall. Let's see if we can find the timing there.
There was a footstep heard.
He's actually going to back off of that.
Oh. Big crash going to be seen. Destroys it right as the flash comes flying through, so no chance to try to TP, and even if you had, it would have been dead. So
Would have been dead.
better to not have the opportunity. Double tap coming in as Ban having to send the ultimate. Doesn't mention gonna grab here onto 𝘰𝘯𝘃.
Let's go 𝘰𝘯𝘃! No!
Gets the reset. Snaps back to safety. Now can just go ahead and continue to try to peek down mid. Set up these tabs where 𝘰𝘮𝘮 is getting absolutely wrecked. 5 health now here on this Omen.
Udah kecil semua anjing.
Gotten into Link though.
Yang
There's
utuh
hope
dari.
here. And it's being misread by 𝘰𝘰. They went over to
30
B.
seconds left.
A little bit. 𝘰𝘮𝘮 sliding down, getting into a position potentially to have the jump here onto the enemy Vice. As
Wow,
Observer.
hello. Okay, nice.
All right, it's okay. Free SCP toggle
Nice,
back.
nice.
Do see 𝘰𝘮𝘮 get taken down at the same time. Ban does manage to find the punish, and now you've got a 3v2. Looking for the retake with 𝘰𝘮𝘮 at 5 health.
Aduh.
Crazy guy has a nightfall. He's going to send it, but he's sending it too early. They're not even there. That might tell him that they're actually on the approach from main and yard. Only one of those is correct.
This is actually so tough for RRQ.
Ya Allah, timingnya
just
Tuhan
brutal.
Yesus, timingnya. Timingnya anjir, anjir.
That's painful to see. That's a hard round to watch if you're a Crazy Guy fan.
I think you have to call the timeout now. And
Yep.
yeah, oh, of
Oh,
course,
di
yeah,
WA
pick up
nggak
the
satu
Odin.
live.
Here's
What?
6,500 credits.
What?
You don't need to. I hate this gun.
Lu mau
Kind of good on this
mau
map.
apa?
Yep.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it is.
Lu mau apa?
But this is frustrating. It's just some missed timings from Crazy Guy, where he pulls the trigger
Tahu lah, gua
a
anak Jakarta,
little too
bro.
early on the nightfall and then turns right at the wrong moment. It's a good read from RRQ. They outguessed Global Esports in a couple key moments. You know, with 𝘰𝘯𝘃 winning the battle outside of B lobby, and then the sneak up through A link to get the plant in. That's all well done. That's kind of the things you need to be doing on this attacker
Apaan
side
dia
of this
main
map.
baru?
but
Timing oh
Not much
timing.
info otherwise. And the pressure getting to Crazy Guy there.
What we do?
Just maybe feeling like he has to make a play, given how things have been going.
Enggak.
And it's all just for naught. That's a big ultimate that you whiff in that round. You know, and Ban's able to convert on his kill contract. That's a big pickup for Global Esports. So still everything going their way. And to make matters worse, you've got the showstopper for 𝘰𝘮𝘮, who's also going to grab an outlaw against these half-armor buys that RRQ is going to be bringing every player's one tap.
Full cluster here at A. It looks like this might just be a rush.
Bring them down.
Well, I think the Odin might have something to say about that potentially.
Well, an attempted rush.
It's a slow rush. It's like speed walking.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
Well, Prowler confirming some presence, and already the call for these rotations starting to come through. Double tap shield's gonna be popped. Sheriff here in hand is okay. Ban does get struck down. Push around the corner with a 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦, and that's gonna be Crystal just delivering himself unto death as 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮
Oh, menang kita. Untuk kalah tadi. Iya kalah tembak.
swing in.
Hey, okay, nice.
Had he been able to get two, maybe 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 could make a pretty serious go of this. Sees the weapon, grabs it up. Crazy Guy obviously noting that. Sends out a couple warning shots, but for now they have full information on this race's position with the 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 ready to fly. Sends it out. Rotate around the back. 𝘰𝘯𝘃 should be able to suss this pretty quick. Actually, maybe not. No, he does not. Okay, well. Could have done him dirty, could have gone for the knife. Opposite, just go ahead, pick him off. Make this a little bit more costly here for RRQ. His money is still a bit rocky. 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 will collect that Vandal. as it will be RRQ bringing this deficit back just a touch.
I mean, that's a big momentum shift, though, for RRQ. The Steel Garden works. You don't have to worry about much else. The round is over before 𝘬𝘳𝘯𝘏 can even get there with the showstopper. Like you said, 𝘬𝘗𝑚an finds 2. He gets the res online. Who knows? Could be a very different round, but end of the day, Crystal still having a laugh, though. The energy good, of course, for Global Esports. Now you've got the op for ban. Odin still being invested by Crystal, and you have all the ults except for the kill contract on the side of the South Asian team. And let's see what 𝘬𝘗𝑚an can do. He's been tasked with managing the front of B main, and he's done a really nice job of it so far. Let's see if he wants to put up an early wall or not. Hasn't done it too much on this side of the map.
Masih nyimpen serat sampai kapan anjir?
Grab and a TP out.
Very from Indonesia, nice to meet you. Vietnam.
Are you going to remember this position?
Yes,
he had with the outlaw.
Indonesia.
Oh, he's pushing forward though.
Panjang tiba-tiba anjir.
So aggressive here. He's going to find a timing to get one, but 𝘰𝘰𝘯 quickly swings the corner, finds the trade.
Nice.
Gel down, TP on the back. 𝘰𝘰𝘯 actually sticks this, and 𝘬𝘳𝘯𝘏
Nice
cannot
banget
win the fight.
anjir.
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘏, a huge duel to be won as Crystal blinded up here into the corner.
Cakep banget
Just
bro,
doesn't know
finally
what the hell
guys.
is
Oh my
happening
god.
around him.
V4 nggak mungkin dong tuh
Great call
V4
coming
ya
through here
nggak
from
sih?
RRQ as they look to tie things up
Masih
4-4.
Lah.
Again,
Weh,
hope for 𝘬𝘗𝘗𝑚an.
impossible.
If he can win a battle cleanly.
Well, gets traded out, but Poppy does manage to find 2 quick kills. He's going to commit to this one. Cosmic Divide, but has to just disrespect the bite, the jump out, and Poppy has them!
Miko!
What a play!
Keluar kamu anjir!
What a miracle!
Spirit is currently in Vietnam.
And what a Red Bull clutch! Poppy's absence was felt
Gak
a bit in
mungkin.
stage 1, but my God, does he look back!
And that's the player you've been looking for. That was so
Mungkin
well known in the
teman-teman.
Filipino scene
Udah lah,
for
males.
being a clutch god.
Nice
And that right
guys.
there is one of them.
Last player standing.
A miracle is right. That is
Tuh, Tuhan,
ridiculous.
gue gak bisa diginiin
They just
anjay.
outgasses him there.
Anjay. Baloy-baloy ini yang meresahkan anjir.
No idea that he would just disrespect the snake bite, push past the molly, eat the damage. What a genius maneuver.
That is exactly what we want to see from Poppy. And why
Lagi
everyone
nyasar iya
was
tuh nyasar.
begging to see him
Disuruh
in
ke
tier 1.
B, gue malah ke A.
Ooh. A little bit of damage done there on that Odin spray.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Why not? Nightfall through, Crystal still just, spamming him down.
Baloy anjing mirip.
Papi, end up
Papi.
falling, but
Itu
Crystal
Baloy.
just coming
Udahlah,
away with kills with the
udah.
Odin.
Males gue.
𝘰𝘯𝘯 now
Gue ngedaunin tim kita. Nggak tahu nih tim kita emang
swinging
kurang
forward.
semangat.
Poppy gonna be res back in.
Gimana dong?
Didn't really need it, but sure.
Kalau curang ya kan
Helps build
turu
up the
emang bener
economy even
adanya.
further. Carries
Oh,
another
begitu ya?
gun forward, and that's gonna be
Enggak
Global
kok, itu si
Esports
Fnatic back to
getting
back kok
themselves
menang
a
terus.
6th round win.
Now you're sitting
Apa?
on some really nice
Oh, tim
ults to
Regen.
counter this Viper's pit that 𝘂𝑃𝑟𝑎's going to have.
Enggak.
If things go a little bit
Kan
sideways.
dia jago
Crazy
menurut
guy.
gue.
Right as he's
Udah biasa
throwing
like
the
RRQ
on.
punya sama 3 tahun, gak tau kenapa
Gets
kemarin
shot
bisa
through the
prime
ear.
juara, tapi lumayan sidangnya pernah
Crystal
prime walaupun cuma 1 season.
Finally finding some value there with that Odin.
Bro.
He's getting bullied a little bit on that A site, and
Ya.
now he's able to fall back a little bit, be a little bit more cautious.
Gak seteru ini sih bang, kalau
Get some
turu
serious
banget ini
value.
mah.
Yeah, I'd
Halo
love to see
Doni,
some
Fnatic
patience
soalnya
here out of
chill
Global
lah
Esports.
RRQ. Why? But why? Why? Wait.
There you go. As 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘏.
Gue panu.
As
Ayo, masuk member.
peak, finding
Kalau
one.
member kamu keren.
Second layer from Poppy finds 𝘠𝘗𝘮. Now it is just 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘏. Spike.
Wow, aduh kocak.
Peeking out a
Aduh nice
little
try
bit from the
anjir.
smoke.
Sorry.
Still can't even try to pick it up. Flawless round. Global Esports securing a lead at the half. Once again, could be looking at another 9-3.
Absolutely, and it's the little things with the coordination for Global Esports. Setting up the showstopper, 𝘬𝘗𝑚an doesn't die for the cause, but he comes damn close. Still though, opening up the door, actually gets headshot in there too, but that allows 𝘬𝘳𝘯𝘏 to find the easy follow-up, the easy alley-oop. And mid-control established by the operator and Poppy. Still hanging on to a kill contract. Would love to see Ban just
No.
keep that in the back pocket as an anti-Viper's pit
Kenapa
tool.
cute?
Especially if you could just kind of use the op to
kalah.
maintain mid-control. No reason to
Comment
really
9,
rip that
Oreo.
except in retake
Oreo
attempts.
rasa strawberry.
And you have to take a
No
timeout
strawberry,
again as
no,
RRQ.
no.
This is
Makanya Oreo rasa strawberry.
for them, to say the least.
So does this mean,
Aku males.
because Global Esports, they did the thing,
Ini anaknya.
they had the guy bless the team.
They did. That's true.
Is this
He
a
has
100% win rate now?
He has powers. It worked for Paper Rex, and it worked for some football team that I don't remember. Maybe it was PSG. I can't remember. I don't pay attention to football, so.
Nor do I.
Again.
But it's like he's. There's something going on there, man. That guy's got magic.
Yeah. Seems like the mandate of heaven might just be a bit too
I am
powerful.
𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘦.
Maybe he could bless me and I could get my hair back.
I did. God's ability only goes so far, I think.
Oh, darn.
He was gonna do that on the 7th day, but then he was. It's too much work. I gotta take a rest.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask.
Well, Ban entrenched here. Crystal trying to draw attention, and so far they are biting. How patiently can he play it? Going for the
Ya
triple transfer,
Allah,
doesn't manage to make it
corner yang
happen.
kita
But
selalu
Crystal finds
bangga-banggakan.
2 as well, and just like that, the round hopes widely shattered.
Just one of those learning experiences for RRQ on this map. Another corner you're going to have to be aware of and check. There's tons of them. No kill contract, so this pit has to go big or go home here for 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘴𝘵. Ace clutch.
Bisa Pit. 3 doang Pit.
Got both those kills.
3 only, 3 only.
Boombot scouting. Damage going to be suffered. Blast
And-
pack
oh
to
my
offset, and he's just completely surrounded. Too much util that never got
Oh,
baited
udah
out. That
bang,
never had an
anjir.
opportunity to get baited out.
Strawberry itu asam atau
Defuse will
manis?
come in.
Manis.
And that is going to be Global
Tapi
Esports
Alec
having
kalau masuk
plenty
ke
of
corner.
fun.
Aduh, kerjaan yang lain aja nggak sih itu kayak kita nembak aja. Kayak anjir gue nembak aja masih remet cuy. Gimana gue harus ngecek semua corner lagi, capek banget nggak sih?
The situation
Kayak
perfectly.
anjir udahlah.
You know, 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘴 tasked with having to be the
Salah
hero,
gitu maksudnya.
and he does well to find 2 in that situation. Spins 180 to get Crystal. But the follow-up is just beautiful here. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮
You are beautiful.
got the read. Got the Boombot into the follow-up blast
Oh,
pack, and
terlalu
then
kemarin nggak bisa
Poppy's
nonton
just
karena gue masih
right
panu.
there to catch the
Iya.
alley-oop with the short.
Makanya ayo member.
It's so
Begitu.
fun to watch this Global Esports team today.
Kenapa nggak boleh gitu?
Not just because they're having
Fair, aduh.
players pop the heck off, but they're
Bukan
making great
player.
reads, they're making great plays
Masih kemarin
together
gold ya
as a
anjir.
team. Ooh.
Gold,
Well,
man.
you know, as fun as they have been to watch, I will never not enjoy seeing that. The Odin getting taken down does do an immense amount of damage, though, because, of course, it's an Odin. As guild contract coming through, 𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘯𝘵 is going to say maybe a bit of a rougher target to try to continue with the bandit. Instantly does have the headshot. Cosmic Divide now going to be sent in here from Poppy to try to dissuade, make this nigh impossible. And does fall, still player advantage here as 𝘧𝘰𝘰𝘮 immediately dealt with, and 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 has the 3K to go ahead and get Global up
Profile placement
to
mereka
9.
kayak gila anjir sumpah.
Global
Kayak
Esports
damn good,
certainly
man.
believing in blessings. RRQ
Gila, real di
believe in
pala.
curses.
Absolutely.
Pas.
Who's got
Gila.
a little bit more of that mystic power behind him? So far, Global Esports, a ban, by the way, perfect to kill contracts, has done a really nice job overall in the ISO. I mean, I think a couple double taps were maybe popped a little prematurely. Other than that, I think he's been really, really solid.
9-3
Good
tapi no
opping,
curse.
taking
Only
some of those
9-3.
off-angle positions, hiding, doing a lot of what you
Kenyang
need. And,
9-3.
you know, when you switch sides of the map here, I feel like this Global Esports composition is pretty well balanced to do a lot of damage on this attacker side as well. I mean, with the double duelist, with the ISO there, to set up using the wall to get into sights, and then you can use the vulnerable to catch players in those corners. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. You know, you talked a lot about it yesterday with the Rays, how you can use that to clear angles and how much power that has in those scenarios. I think following up with the fade, you know, right behind those duelists is going to be really, really annoying. And then in the post plan, if you can get those sage walls in a position, we saw it with 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 yesterday with 𝘰𝘮, that can simplify the post plans.
Tidur cepat.
So I still feel really good about global esports chances here.
Gila sih malah kayak game 1. Anjir lah. Gue kira bakal 3-7 anjir kita menang. Oh no. No.
The coaching staff, the recent additions coming through. Matthew 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 looking to do it again. At the very least, it seems to be turning global esports into and just, you know,
they're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. A beast in the group stage.
I mean, look, 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 is good. We knew that, but this is like good teamwork.
Yeah. It all is looking great. Oh, well, Ban does have the cognizance to go ahead and turn back. He's able to find that kill. 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 now trending it up. This 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 going to be taken down. 𝘭𝘰 trying to push the corner, but is quickly going to be dispatched. He'll push forward here on the 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀. So the few little glimmers of a silver lining now is nullified. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 absolutely has his work cut out for him. And there's going to be a wall in the way as well.
This is just so nasty for 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 to deal with. No util, a sheriff has to basically go around the world. Let's go all the way around elbow.
Got to wrap elbow, then push yard.
Exactly, dude.
𝘭 apa 𝘭 jadinya?
Or wait for the wall to break.
Itu digoreng. Oh, sudah pasti. Anjir. Bantai soalnya. Salahnya.
Just watching to see what ends up happening because the round is widely over. As there you go. Crystal will bring it to a bit of a swifter conclusion. 2-2 in pistols, though it doesn't feel like it at all.
No, it does not. Look at Ban there
Oh.
on the ISO. Some people might
Emang gitu bacanya beneran lu?
kind of wonder
Jangan
global
bikin
esports.
jangan false
Ban's been kind of a
information.
journeyman here in VCT Pacific, but you can see why teams are so high on him.
Yeah, he won the talent global.
Yeah, look, he's
𝘭
steady,
nggak? 𝘭 nggak sih
and he
𝘭?
can flex for you on these double duos, which have become so popular in this meta.
Oh maybe.
Makes a lot of sense to me, and you're seeing why, folks. He has had a tremendous corrode. Got a couple snipers here. We're going to take the long-range fights, our global esports.
More spy here.
None at all.
Yeah, just playing this
Oh.
completely stock standard.
Yeah, going with a 4-1 split.
There.
And global esports is like, all right, where are you going to try to push the map? They left the spike behind too, so they were kind of anticipating that maybe there could have even been a gamble, like a force buy. That's something you have to be considering as global esports right now. I'm a bit worried about 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 though.
𝘬𝘮𝘯.
Well,
𝘬𝘮𝘯.
he's actually just going to back away.
Wow.
He just sends in a shot. There's no swing. Well, now a chance at a punish, but shot ends up going wide, keeps himself alive, so 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 perfectly fine.
30 seconds left.
And I mean, they're just bouncing their way through connector.
This is scary.
𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘮 on a hard angle, sees nade up and over the top. 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 blinded, finds 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮, and 𝘬𝘰𝘮 can't get a damn thing done.
Ada yang kena damage anjir.
Another paint shell immediately sent forward. 𝘧𝘰𝘮 narrowly gets away from that one and around the corner. His blast packs now fly, and 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀, 3 more targets, could just find himself another ace.
They're so ready for this flank. Pings are out.
Well, it seems like he won't be able to make it an ace. Poppy doesn't go ahead and take down 𝘭𝘰, clear the haunt. Swing forward, Crystal finds one, 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 gets the other. It's a flawless as global esports. Clean up the anti-eco and are 2 rounds away from getting a 2-0 here in their first series of stage 2.
This is the best version of global esports I think we've seen. This is
sama Thalia Roblox kita malam ya.
The way they're playing.
I mean, even the form where they had 𝘬𝘮𝘯𝘀 dropping, you know, a land kill record.
Sure.
And Texture playing Sentinel, even that, like,
that was good.
They were still losing series.
Right.
They were playing really good and playing really tight sets, but they were still widely losing a lot of their matches.
3-11.
This is This
I
is
blame Morgan
obliteration
for that, frankly.
RRQ, tolong, please.
He's gonna brag about this win, so I gotta knock him down a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. We gotta keep him in check. But I mean, this is so far. Who knows? Maybe RRQ defender sided copium, but
Defender side
you're just winning
copium.
fights like that too.
He's sad.
That's 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 gone.
Dia udah tadi.
It's just crumbling for RRQ. The castle made of sandstone.
Yang terma.
Making cover.
Wall sent, just trying to fake this. Full cut across in towards mid. �ル𝘰𝘮𝘯. First line of defense here as Poppy playing split from the rest of the team. Heading in around main. �ル𝘰𝘮 trying to find it, trying to get the transfer. 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝑚 is there. Clears in a little bit of added damage, but now 𝘫𝘰𝘮 in a bit of a rough spot, having to find his way out. And 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘦 able to find him with the outlaw. Suspected that was a no-scope, but now getting ready to come through. Poppy taken down. We go into a 2v2, up and over the top. 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘰 on the peak. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 out, drops down, finds the kill. It's down to 30 HP. Bogged a little bit. Crystal, just go ahead and barrel stuff him.
Stuck bangke. Dia nggak bisa berdiri.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 arriving here at tower. The swing, the flick. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 gets the headshot.
We got our
RRQ in this map,
4, I mean.
denying match point away.
Yeah, but it's a costly round. The anti-bonus does go for RRQ, but they lose everything but one. So this buy gonna be scuffed.
Everything but one.
Judge some bulldogs.
Jangan lu top up Robux banyak min. Orang gila.
Odin, I believe, for Crystal.
Gila. Paling gue udah nanya. Gue udah kayak.
See if they hang on to that
Fleet.
or not.
Avatar kamu harganya berapa?
So good. Oh, just with the no
Lovely
scope there.
Ini
Nice paranoia from 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯. Nice
beli
finish in the 1v1.
400 Robux, C. 400 Robux udah dapet 3 rambut dan baju banyak banget. 400 Robux tuh berapa?
Pretty quick ult cycle
Oke,
here.
bilang,
You can get the
"Gue
res,
cuman
you're a couple away from
60.000 kok.
Crystal's Nightfall, one away from Band's kill contract. Meanwhile, you're not anywhere close.
Udah
Away
Avatar
from
belum?
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 and
Kan duitnya.
𝘠𝘰𝘮𝘯. That's it.
Nggak top up gue.
It's just gonna be really scary. You're gonna have to weather
Jangan
a hell
sampai.
of a storm. See what they can do at mid here, though. They've got control.
Push forward, spray down on the 2, but Trenton back. Poppy able to find the kill on 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯. Does manage to equalize it.
Kemarin bukan udah oke Avatar You. Oke ya? Gahar gak sih? Avatar gue udah oke gak sih? Bisa. Top up ngapain sih top up guys anjir. Gahar kok kemarin.
Oh, they're getting a little bit confused though. Dan just ran into some
Maco.
Vice util.
Yeah, the thorns get cleared and now Sparrow trying to
Loki
scale
bocor
up.
Roblox, iya bocor Roblox ngeri dia.
Finds one. Follow up thorns. Gonna get popped, but it's gonna be bad. Just pushing into mid. Finds him there with that outlaw. 12-4. Match point now locked in for Global Esports.
Oh, pakai yang biru.
Couple big
Ada yang
ults.
biru anjir Sam.
I mean, again,
Gratis
playing for
ya.
the trades well or Global Esports, and then Poppy
Tarik
outread
anjir.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 crosshair placement. Very good. Man, oh, nice scope in. Very fast. That has to feel good.
And now you've got a
Betul,
res
Zira itu
as
mau
well as that kill contract.
Mau,
to
gue
try
mau
to
perang
start
sama
and seal the
bocil-bocil
deal
Roblox,
on this
kenapa?
set.
Exactly.
Hai Michelle.
And you know you're going against a weak buy. You can catch one of those players with a stinger. Should be a pretty easy kill contract, you would think.
It's pretty much only, just 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯. The real concerning weapon unless 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘯 gets a very quick 2-tap.
If you can take control of A-Link here,
Apa tuh Zira amat sih belum ke rumah.
get set up for a nice
Apa-apa,
crunch on the A site.
kuli. Part-time kuli dia.
That's what they're going to do. But the spike is down in A lobby, so they haven't fully committed to this just yet. This may be the call for Poppy to come over and scoop it up, or maybe 𝘬𝘰𝘮𝘯, who's lingering to watch mid. Here goes Ban.
That is going to be 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯, so there is a vandal on the opposite side of this. And the shield cleared out. Ban, first loss here in the kill contract, but 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘯 still going to be returning into a bit of an unsafe spot. So getting taken down Nightfall, able to find confirmation on 1. Play the spot there on the 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰.
You will not kill my ally.
Rez will bring it back, Ban back into the fold, push from the rear.
Nice banget anjing. Oh nice banget Uci gila.
Massive shots.
Damn bro, very good, very good. Oh my god. Wait guys. Okay, nice guys. Finally. Tapi satu lagi.
Keep RRQ in this.
Harusnya jangan melebar tuh bang.
Needing 7
Saya udah
rounds in a
tinggal
row.
Alec lagi guys.
They just need to take it step by step.
Yeah, this is as far as like looking into this round.
Gitu.
You know, with a crystal ball,
cakep banget nih
this
anjir.
is about as good as it goes for RRQ in terms of who gets caught by the ultimate, able to find the punish on the res.
No.
With just a sheriff.
7-13.
Just kind of again, they get lucky this time with the timing when 𝘰𝘯𝘓 pulls off the angle with the outlaw. Otherwise, 𝘰𝘯𝘓 probably can't convert there. So finally, a little bit of luck going RRQ's way, but gonna need even more. It feels like to get this into overtime. Bit of traded damage.
Double tap rogue. 𝘰𝘯𝘓 around the back, finding one, spotting others. Evacuates the area. They leave 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘓 forward just on the other side of the wall. And for now, is going to have 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 widely committed towards this push. Nightfall going to be coming through, dodged out by most. A hit onto Ban.
Just gotta leave 𝘬𝘬𝘮 there to watch Link.
Nanti bisa lihat benang merah di atas kepala nggak? S-line. Lu udah nonton? Lu pada udah nonton ya?
Couple segments gonna be broken. Caps are there.
Wow, nice! Menyala aim kita.
Able to swat him aside. Crystal, however, finding one more. Now a 2v4. 𝘬𝘬𝘮 still in a rough position as the flank gets ready to come through here from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰. Turns from the flash, peeks, finds one, cannot get another.
On Fitri nggak mungkin lah, udah yuk.
We'll find that 𝘬𝘬𝘮𝘰 now with everything to do. Goes for the fake out, and that costs him dearly.
Jamin gue jantungan,
Hughes will
anjir.
come in. RRQ halfway to
Oh,
overtime.
nggak 14-12 soalnya kelamaan.
Okay.
Gak ikhlas kan di 13. Udah ikhlas.
Really patient here against Global Esports. He's playing very slow, cautious. I love that 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 gets the one kill. Doesn't overcommit. Some good trades now for RRQ. And popping the clone there. That's just a feels bad man for 𝘬𝘬𝘮𝘰.
We can do it, guys.
And now you put Global Esports onto an eco. You do have a couple ults to toy with.
Nah, apa itu main body count?
I'm just thinking
Iya,
about it.
katanya
If that actually
itu
was
tagline.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 and he was just Blair witching the
Aku
corner
nggak tahu
to
sih
try
itu.
just try to bait him.
Belum nonton.
That would
Bagus ya?
actually be so funny.
Dari
Next
Suhyok,
level
anjir.
Yoru tech.
One day we'll get there.
Aku nontonnya ini
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘰, please.
yang dukun itu dukun Korea.
Considering that
Dulu
peak,
gue
but
baca
it's
webtoon
back
ya,
away.
anjir itu dukun.
Spam out though, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 finding Crystal.
Wow, just good counter spam here. It's RRQ. Just plant their feet with this 2-3 split to seed all of the mid control though. I mean, there is the teleport there for 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘰 up towards mid top. But again, starting to get good reads on the tendencies of Global Esports. They really want to go for Link, but they go a little bit further this time. Global Esports wants to show a different look.
Ooh. Oh.
Jadi spicy banget anjir. Aimnya kayak orang gila. Nice banget bro, lagi bro. Nice banget. Ulti with ulti. Rate-nya sekali. 3v2 nggak mungkin lah. Dapet 7 ini dapet 7 ini. We got 7 plus 7 equals to 14. Woi, nice. Last default. Ya Allah, Pak. Nice. Nice bro. Rich Beach 2, gue gak suka. Maksudnya gue bukan, not my genre sih menurut gue. Gue gak suka ya.
They're starting to believe they're on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nyawa di ujung
So
tanduk.
far in Pacific, this has been a pretty
Dukun Korea
defender-sided map,
apa?
so
Ada.
absolutely doable. They're starting to get.
Let's see this shows up again if we have it.
I think it hit the wall like right in front of whoever it was meant for.
Iyun.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 or
I think it was sent towards Crazy Guy.
Head over heels.
whoever that was.
Over heels.
That was up there.
Bagus sih.
on that
Soalnya itu
catwalk.
adaptasi webnya
Well,
sih.
that's gonna be
Menurutku bagus.
first
Adaptasi
timeout
webnya.
call here from Global Esports.
RRQ acu, RRQ kamu sudah mau.
Not comfortable with things getting this close.
No,
Menang kita.
and
Takut
the
banget enggak?
ideas
Belum
initially
nonton.
I really liked from Global Esports. Like they're taking some
Belum
mid
nonton.
control. They're pushing through
Nonton
the
Jenny
links.
buka setting enggak?
The cycles have been
Nonton.
just really
Hanya
nice
tulisannya
from
Jenny. I
RRQ.
love it.
That's where their teamwork and coordination has really shown. They've been able to find some good moments, find those early picks, some good push and pull. And that's another round where you invest a big ultimate and you can't get the close for Global.
No.
You just gotta right the ship. Just need that one more. You're gonna get a big upset win to start stage 2. It's gonna be 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 with an op, Crazy Guy with the Odin, full rifles for Global Esports. No ults in cycle just yet, banned really close.
Oh ya, nanti kan
So
mau
was
ada
Yo
ini
Man
ya?
with another res.
Mau ada solo leveling.
Kinda getting those ults into cycle.
Yang meranin Bionusok anjay.
Let's see what 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 can do
Leveling sih
here.
bagus banget. Jadi good.
Smoked off
Naik
initially.
baik.
They're fast through A.
Yeah, big change of the pace here. Ban does end up tucking back into the C's, but on the peak, finds the kill. Crazy gonna be struck down. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 pull forward here.
Oh my god.
Able to win it out.
Yeah.
Didn't have a shield. Okay.
Good boy.
Man, it just expired. I think he popped it on the entry.
Yeah, maybe. Segment of the wall immediately broken down, and
Leveling
that does
tayang.
give
Enggak
Global
hari
Esports
ini.
some pause
Hari ini.
here.
Oh, emang hari ini guys? Masa udah dusuk turun. What the fuck, tiba-tiba keluar gitu anjir.
Looking away, back down through that
Kaget
connector.
anjir.
Right as he comes around the corner, so Crystal
Wow.
ends up being a very easy kill for him. And also opens up for this rotation to now get ready to come through. Seems like they want to try to poke and prod this site, but this is where RRQ still have some impact, but now swinging around the backhand side. Yo Man looking for the shot.
Crystal sih.
Crystal, I should say, looking for the shot.
Weh,
Finding the kill.
parah gak sih?
Yeoman's playing Sage.
Together we can do it,
Sees
bro.
in
Oh
the
my,
grab,
oh
the
nice,
lineup
nice,
not
nice.
quite able to play off the back of that one. Goes
Tapi
down
sih.
into the 2v2.
Nangis anjir.
The pivot across to the B side
Itu.
does come in. No corpses nearby, otherwise
no,
Rez
no.
could have been a factor here for Yo Man.
Bibi.
Poppy's going to be able to feed over some good info on where these rotations are going to come through. He's getting a good read on the defender side spot and mid window. He should be able to hear this.
He's about to now.
Oh my gosh, close.
Catches him right as they're swinging up into this position.
Najong lah. Najong posisinya anjir.
The first spotting them both. Collects the kill and
Aduh,
Yo Man is
Najong
there.
anjir, ini map bener-bener
The
dah.
off angle 13-7.
Najong. Kalau Rara
Global Esports
yang buat nasib
take
kalau
us to
cuma guys.
Corome.
Yang termalam gue ngelas lagi ya,
Down
bye.
RRQ on their map pick of Haven, and they get a
RRQ butuh Aron nggak?
2-0 here in this series. What an unbelievable performance from Global Esports.
It's okay. Chill, baru first game, first match. Next match we can do it, bro. Oke, bro.
It comes up aces.
Next match kita lawan siapa, bro?
Global Esports has a tremendous start. And every win you can get in these groups is going to be huge, but especially against RRQ. I mean, this is a team that is going to be on everyone's radar now.
That
was a statement
kita mau nobarin RRQ.
And a statement performance, 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 showing up in such a monstrous way. I mean, we saw him play duelist in the past. We saw when they didn't have visas for the previous player, Patrick, who couldn't make it over here to Korea. Had to step into that role. We saw what he was capable of, but only just. Here, though, it seems like the synergy that has been found by this team coming into Stage 2 is really enabling not just 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮, but damn near everybody to find their true form, to find their peaks once again, because you had Poppy previously quieted in the previous stages, looking also electric with that monstrous clutch. So big congratulations to Global Esports. We're now going to send it down to Bella, who's going to be standing by for our winners interview, and I'm sure that this is going to be a very fun one.
And the win goes to Global Esports. Congrats, GG guys. Hello, hello. Mr. 유도탄, 안녕하십니까? 저와 함께 인터뷰 한번 해주시죠. 왼쪽에 서주시면 됩니다. 글로벌 e스포츠의 유도탄 선수 인터뷰 만나보겠습니다. 박수 부탁드립니다. Well, GE takes their first win here in Stage 2 against the Pacific defending champion, and Yudotan is back and living up to your name. 25 kills in the first half and 2 aces. How satisfied are you with today's match? Your performance in general. 와, 오늘 퍼시픽 디펜딩 챔피언을 상대로 승리를 아주 시원하게 가져가셨습니다. 유도탄 선수는 오늘 제대로 이름값을 하면서 전반전에만 25킬을 에이스를 2번이나 하셨어요.
tiga.
것 같은데 어떠셨어요?
일단 연습한 대로 경기 결과가 나온 것 같아서 기분이 좋고요.
Semuanya sudah seperti pasti latihan, jadi saya merasa happy.
I think our practice actually paid off, so I am more than content with our team's results today. And yeah, for my personal performance, I am very, very happy with it as well. We got some new but familiar faces on the roster with Dan and Yeoman joining Global Esports. I wanted to ask you, how does having 3 Korean players on the team help with the communication? What's it been like with them on board for your team? 이제 또 요맨 선수와 벤 선수가 합류하게 됐는데 분들께는 좀 익숙한 얼굴들이잖아요. 그 두 선수의 합류로 인해서 글로벌 esports의 한국인 선수가 3명이나 됐어요. 좀 소통의 원활함이나
kalau udah kayak bom gitu, udah menang nggak sih 5 udah
들어볼 수 있을까요?
일단
udah kayak wow. 4 juga kayaknya udah secure deh sebetulnya. 4 udah secure banget nggak sih?
사실 한국말 잘 못할 줄 알았거든요. 근데 한국어 되게 잘해서 일단 한국어도 소통이 되니까 되게 편한 것 같고요. 피드백할 때나 요맨 선수나 벤 선수가 되게 적극적으로 도와줘가지고
udah lama nggak live, tapi sekalinya live nggak lah. 2 jam lumayan nggak sih? Jujur belakang gue masih sakit sih soalnya. Kayak udah nggak bisa duduk lama-lama gitu loh. Soalnya belakangnya
both being very proactive on their feedbacks. It definitely helps with the language barrier overall with our team strats as well.
Apa mau ngikut PRX kalau pas
Stage 2 is
masuk
off to a good start for Global Esports. I wanted to ask you, what is your personal goal for this season and about the team's goal for this season as well. Stage 2 시작이 아주 좋습니다. 유도탄 선수의 좀 이번 시즌 개인적인 목표나 글로벌 e스포츠가 어디까지를 노리고 있는지 한번 들어볼 수 있을까요?
사실 저는 개인적인 목표는 플레이오프까지만 가고는 싶다고 생각하는데 팀적으로 봤을 땐 챔피언스를 가는 게 좋은 것 같습니다.
꿈은 크게 꿔야죠.
gue kira kita bakal ngalahin ini sih. gue kira bakal 1 poin 1.
일단 플레이오프부터 가보도록 하겠습니다.
알겠습니다. Well, he said for my personal goal, I would say I'd be happy if we made it to the playoffs, but for the team champions it is. And I asked him, hey, what do you think about, dreaming big? But he said, well, that's true, but for me, one step at a time, playoffs it is. All right, thank you, Yudotan. That was a great game from Global Esports, and we'll be back after match 2.
Kalahin siapa deh? PRX lagi lemah kali. Lembung poin di grup sebelah. Ini ya 2 biji ya. Jahat anjing, 3 deh. Tuh anjir. Gitu ya, Nono ya. Baik, kita later. Nanti malam. Bye semuanya.